wait, yeah,
I'm
wait.
sorry. This was my mess up, everybody.
Alright, there you go. Now,
Now
take it away.
Now, welcome to the action stage. Tonight we're doing the origins of... I was going to let Maddie finish it, but, you know, Maddie just looks away.
The origins of the Golden Company.
Where our leader gets to teach us.
No. In Waterdeep. So we'll be doing the...
What's up, T. Diddy?
It'll be fun. What's up, T. Diddy? Check out the poll question, because that's a nice way to start off everything.
It costs points to vote now.
Does it?
Yeah, so it's voting again.
Oh yeah, you can have extra votes if you want to spend points. So I think it's like 20 points for an extra vote. So the Golden Company, the world-renowned mercenary company.
Oh.
I didn't even vote yet.
And you can maybe we could like get like a still shot of where each of you is at this moment, like at the present time, like Rabarakis, like on top of her freaking lich tower somewhere. Derek, probably at the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working on the castle.
Yeah.
Rebuilding them walls.
Bartholomew waking up in a hag's bedroom.
No, that happens. That happens way later.
Oh no, this is the present time, and then we're gonna sort of like go back. So to humble beginnings.
I got more points than you.
To humble beginnings in Waterdeep, and
I'll use them all. Right?
the adventure begins where most great adventures do begin, in the tap room of tavern, but not just any tavern, the world-renowned Yawning Portal.
Ooh.
So the Yawning Portal was is named so because the entrance to one of the most infamous and dangerous dungeons ever sits right in the middle of it, the entrance to Undermountain. But that is in the background. That is in the background of this adventure. The reason you are here is you are here to meet someone who is going to give you a job. Now, I assume that this is well. How do you guys want to play this? Is this where you guys first come together, or is this like the first like maybe big job you've had, or how do you guys want to play this?
Well, it's definitely the first time we met these two.
Okay, and
so how do we want to do it?
Well, I mean, I figure we just decided to start doing jobs.
Maybe we like heisted something together and decided to actually try to get a more legit approach.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got to register the company name and all that good stuff. So we need some cash for that, and having backup, especially at the Yawning Portal, never a bad idea. So figure we just come there looking for willing, fresh faces.
And so
Um,
a couple of humans we don't mind losing.
That you just ditched for no apparent reason.
No, there's a reason.
Oh yeah, and the point of this whole adventure is to discover what that reason is. So,
What did they do?
So you sit around a sturdy wooden table lit by a brightly burning candle, and littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards. The sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over. Then all the noise is eclipsed by a shout. "You pig! Like killing my mates, do ya?" Then a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose shaved head is covered with eye-shaped tattoos. 4 other humans stand behind him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. but before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators cluster around the brawl.
No! I'm like really annoyed. Hooray!
What do you do?
I'll get up on the bar.
Okay.
That's the only way I'm going to see anything.
Yeah, wait. I'm like 8 feet, right? How tall are these people in front of me? I can
Very
probably
few of them are probably 8 feet. The tallest, one of the tallest people in the room is probably the half orc who is engaged in this tussle, and she's only 7 feet. So
Yeah, so I can probably see just fine.
yeah,
Is
you don't even have to get up.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Is the barkeep a man or woman?
Barkeep is a man.
oh, drat.
I guess I'm going to order another ale.
Make him look like a woman.
How many women are in here?
There are it's about 50-50. There's a lot of people in here, and it's kind of like stadium seating almost. Like there's different balconies. There's balconies on top of balconies. So yeah, so
Bougie.
yeah, it's a nice little place. But yeah, this brawl is going on, and you guys will spectate.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you guys there yet?
I thought I would walk in after this.
Okay.
If I sit where I'm at the bar, will I be in the safe zone or?
Yeah, they're kicking each other's asses, sort of towards the middle, like near where the entrance to Undermountain is, or the well is, the yawning portal. So.
Oh yeah. I will get my ale and turn around and watch.
Yeah. Now, and as we do that, now as we do that, kind of go around and like introduce your character, and then give me like a still shot of like what they're doing during this brawl. So we'll start with Bartholomew.
Okay. I'm playing Bartholomew, the archer, human archer, and yeah, I just grab my ale and turn around and
Look at the camera.
kind of scope the room for ladies and get ready to.
Do you have the mustache yet?
I was born with that mustache.
Good God.
I didn't know. I thought maybe.
Maybe you just started Dapper Danning it.
I mean, maybe there's a little 5 o'clock shadow around it right now, but yeah, it's there.
All right, Terry.
And I'm Derek, the half-elf warlock. And I'll basically either be standing on a stool or on the bar itself. And just arms crossed with a glass of wine, just watching.
Yeah. You two come in together, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm Hunter, the human druid. And I'm just now arriving.
And what's his name?
Hunter.
Oh,
Hunter?
shit.
She calls me Kit though, but it's Hunter.
But we're all calling you the kitten.
No.
Oh, yeah.
She'll stab you.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Kit's like my little couple name for him.
Oh, so if we do it, you're like, offense.
Yeah, it's like, you try to steal my man.
What's up, Troy?
Hey, Troy.
Hey, Troy. You go.
My go?
Yes.
I'm Kat, the human rogue, and I'm probably behind Kit. It's like, what's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Have you already introduced yourself?
Yes.
If Troy comes over to Twitch, can we give him a VIP badge?
Yeah.
You hear that, Troy? Come over to Twitch. We'll
So-
give you a VIP badge.
My name is Ravarakis. I am a lizard folk cleric. And what I would be doing is... That one guy screamed about something about somebody being killed, right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like...
Body.
And as you're watching this 7-foot orc woman or half orc woman just clobbers the shit out of this guy with all the tattoos of eyes on his head, and but then his friends jump in and just start beating the shit out of her, and so there's just like a whole thing there. You said you're at the bar talking to the barkeep, whose name is Durnan.
Durnan?
Yes.
Durnan the barkeep. Okay.
Yes. And he does not.
So it's no longer a fair fight.
Sounds like it's
He
not.
shrugs. He shrugs.
The barkeep shrug?
Yeah, he shrugs.
This doesn't bother you?
He says, as long as they aren't bothering the customers.
I like
I'll
this guy.
finish my ale, set it down, and join the fray. I will join in on the sprawl.
Okay. So what do you do?
Don't aim for
I
mustache
will
rolls
go
in the
up.
game.
I'll just walk up to
That is valid.
one of the. How many more came in?
There was 4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah, and they're just beating the crap out of her.
Yeah, I'll just
It
walk
looks
up to
like
the
that
closest one
polygon
and
Pokemon.
punch him out in the snout.
No.
All right. Give me an attack.
Unarmed.
Yeah.
Don't be sad. Someone need to get
What is unarmed? +4, 15.
Okay. 15. 15 will be a hit. I believe.
That's just three flat damage, right?
Yeah, I think so. It should tell you like right there.
Yeah. So I'll just like right dead in the nose.
Yeah. So you'll just you'll punch him. He'll kind of go reeling back, and then he and the other 3 people will kind of back away from you, terrified.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. And but then so will everybody else. And those of you on the outskirts of the battle can see that 2 large green claws have curled up over the edge of the well. And a large green, spindly, gross-looking creature has stepped out of the well. Attached to it are these leathery, bat mosquito-like things that are just like going ham on it. Probably like a dozen or so of them. And as it comes up, it stands on top of the rim of the well, and it begins to shake like a wet dog. And these leathery mosquito-like bat things just go flying across the room. Derek, you can sense a movement behind you as Durnan steps up over the bar. Like he jumps up on the bar, and then he jumps off the bar. You can see he's got a great sword in his hand as he starts charging towards the creature. He's going to turn to you and he's going to say, "Give me some oil. Get me a light." And he's going to go over and he's going to start fighting the troll.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, these sturges are now flying around the room. And he says, as he passes by Revarakis, he says, "Do something about them sturges."
Well, I don't think I have any of those eyes in my collection. Good point.
And yeah, and then like I said, he will commence to go on ham on this thing. What do you all do
I'll help Durnan
with the troll?
with the troll.
Okay.
I mean, from a distance.
I'm still trying to make sense of it.
Hold on.
What did we just walk into?
Yeah, well, two of these like leathery mosquito things are coming straight towards you guys. So you might want to figure out something to do.
Hey, QV.
Oh, what's up, Vicky V? Going pretty good. Yeah. So what's everybody doing? No, you're attacking the troll.
No, I was attacking him.
Oh, okay.
I was helping Durnan.
Oh,
Okay.
of course.
He says, if you want to help him get some fire and some oil.
Okay.
Oddly specific. One of those sturges coming at me. I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
With primal savagery.
All right.
Going all primal on it.
Oh shit.
But not that primal.
8 versus AC.
Is a miss. They are agile, more than anything else, and it'll kind of buzz. It'll maneuver right around your swipe at it, and it will come to attack you for at least 19 versus AC.
What do you know? Just a hit.
For 5 piercing damage, and now it is like stuck in you. Cat, right?
Yes. I'll attack the other one coming at us.
Okay. And what will you do?
Use my rapier.
Okay. So stabbing.
12.
12 plus.
It'll be under your actions.
So while that's going on, is
Yeah.
the half orc and the guy still decking it out, or
Plus 5.
So
So
17.
So they have backed up. The orc lady looks back at you and gives you a wink, and she says, "Thanks for the help back there."
Yeah, don't mention it.
oh Jesus?
And then she's going to go and she's going to help Durnan fight the troll as well.
She rolled a 17.
17.
17, that's a hit. So you jab at this thing in the air. Go ahead and give me some damage.
10.
10. All right, and you pop it, and it just explodes like a full tick. It is just full of blood, and it explodes. Some of it gets on you, some of it gets on him, some of it gets on nearby like.
Why not me? I'm like,
patron.
yeah, I'm standing here like all past me. Yeah.
Some of it goes in somebody's drink, and it's troll blood too. So.
Hun, can you get this one next?
You can
Yes,
handle
Ravaracus.
I would like to point at one and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So it will make a Wisdom saving throw, and
Alright.
the DC is very low because I'm a low level.
18 at least.
Fail. So yeah, don't do anything, I guess.
All right, and then two of them will descend upon you. One for. Oh, this is going great. One for 20 and one for 22 first AC.
Miss.
Yeah. Welcome to Waterdeep, guys. Each for 4 piercing damage, and they are now stuck to you as well.
So wait, each did 4?
Yeah, each did 4.
Jesus, I'm almost down.
Yay, first level.
I know, right?
Meanwhile, well, you don't know her name yet.
Oh,
but it's
Yag.
But it's Yagra. She's going to go
It's tattooed on her
behind the troll and like start to grapple the troll. Yeah, and then he's going to be sort of like hacking at it and stuff. And as he's hacking at it, you can see the troll is sort of regenerating slowly, but quickly enough to show that the damage isn't doing a whole lot of good. What do you do to going?
Do I see any oil around, like oil lamps or?
Yes, there is an oil lamp, and which I guess would have the oil and the fire, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So there's an oil lamp near. It's kind of up on one of the. It's providing light, so it's like actually up on one of the walls. It's a little bit out of your reach, probably.
I got mage hand.
I'll give you.
Huh?
I got mage hand.
You mage hand? All
Yeah.
right.
But do I see any like casks or bottles of oil, non-lit?
There is like a wooden box. It's got like a piece of glass in it, and it says "break in case of trolls."
Right. You go for the break in case of trolls. I'll get the lantern.
Plan.
All right, and so you use your mage hand to grab the lantern, and then you go over and break the glass, just like and then so
Great idea.
yeah, then you come together. Now make a ranged attack to throw the oil. What?
Nat 20.
Nat 20? So you chuck this small cask of oil, and it flies through the air and it hits the troll, and now the troll is covered in oil, and then you can actually just probably drop your mage hand right over there.
Yep.
Yeah, and so oh, okay, and so so the thing goes staggering back from the impact, and when the fire hits it, it just goes up in a blaze. It lets out this horrifying sound, and Yagra lets go of it, and Durnan runs over and kicks it as hard as he can, and it goes flying back down the well. However, there are still sturges in the room. There's at least. See, there's one on you, 2 on you, and then there are 2 more kind of flying around as well. The patrons on the bottom, on the first level, are like kind of standing back for their lives, but the ones up top are just having a great time.
Oh, it's all fun and games until the scourges start flying.
And what are you guys doing? So you've got a scourge in you.
Yeah, we're
And
trying to
then
get this
there's-
off.
Ooh.
Calm down, God.
So are you attacking it or are you just removing it?
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
18 versus.
Is it hit?
You got some old Zach Bacon's hair going on up there.
Do I?
Yeah,
Nice.
you got that.
You'll see the slow evolution at the end of this campaign. I'll be new as I
And you have your,
I'll have the
your
glasses and
your
the
nose
fedora.
job.
That'll be 10 poison damage.
10 poison damage. Yeah. So you strike at it and just
Acid damage, whatever.
just troll blood, a little bit of your blood mixed in with it, just like all over your face.
a little lightheaded. I'm fine.
And then there's two more of these scourges flying around. Looks like they're like kind of sweeping in at patrons, bar patrons. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Neil.
Oh, it's because of my.
Oh, thank you, Neil. Like it.
It's because of my shirt.
Oh, okay.
Guess I'll attack one of the other ones.
Okay. With what?
Are they close or should I use a bow?
They can be close if you want to run up to them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Stab him. Stab him. Stab, stab.
Do I run?
Yeah.
Okay. 14?
14 is just a hit.
Whee!
Yeah, she is kicking some sturdy ass.
7.
All right. Yeah. So you run up and you what do you use? Your rapier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just poke another one out of the sky. Just pop. Like maybe some
You
more
see,
troll
like-
blood goes in some people's drinks. And then,
You're like party favoring people.
you hear this rah rah like from the upper decks.
You see me like get out running like that one guy like with the sturges on me like.
You're like those
I'm
people at
going to get blood on
SeaWorld with
What will you do?
I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna smack at one with my mace.
Okay.
22.
Yes, that's a hit.
7 damage.
Yeah, just pop. Now you've got blood on you.
Rejoice!
Rich.
Rejoice!
But the other one's going to suck your blood
This is freaking rude.
for 5.
And I'm down.
Yeah. So you get into this like blood ecstasy, and then you will flop to the ground.
100.
Thank you for the bits,
Y'all
Neil.
awesome.
Oh, thank you, Neil Lincoln.
Elliot.
Elliot. Oh, you're gonna do the Elliot.
Maybe.
Ah. And then yeah, gets back to you guys.
I'm gonna attack a sturge.
Okay.
Random sturge?
Just random sturge.
The action sturge.
I'm gonna attack
The one on
one raft.
yeah, and
then head her way.
Forever,
Okay.
he said.
I need to hair time too hot.
Will I get any? No.
I'm gonna run up and grab the sturge and push
Yeah.
the blood back into it.
19.
Oh shit! What does that mean? Is this a new system of healing? Like, it's like, what is his whole gimmick? He's like, he just carries sturges on him, and jabs them into people, and squeezes them.
Well, they're filled with troll blood. That's gotta help. There's no way that can hurt.
That's gotta count for something, right?
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Yeah. Pop.
Okay.
And did you hear what Terry did?
What?
Derek has run over and you can tell her.
I'm gonna grab the sturge and just squeeze everything back into you. So, it's that help.
He's like a Capri Sun.
That's a really messed up caprice.
No, I was gonna Eldritch Blast it.
More like a
Alright.
jelly donut.
Ew.
It's a 14 to hit.
Some slime balloon things.
14 to hit.
Is a hit. Just a hit.
7 points of damage.
Alright. Pop.
And then I'm moving towards her
Okay.
to provide first aid.
Alright. And and sort of.
This is when I first met Merkel.
and then a hush kind of comes over the room, the entire bar, and Durnan looks around and he says, "What's the matter? You've never seen a troll before."
No.
Sure I have.
He says, and then he says, "How about a round?" And everybody goes, "Yeah!" And then the place just gets right back to business.
What about the fight?
Yeah, those guys, the guy that you punched and his friends, they've dragged the other dude off, and out, like, while the fighting was going on, they dragged that guy off. And, Yagra, who's, looking pretty messed up herself, is gonna come over and she says, she's going to, she's gonna come up to Barthol and she's gonna say, she says, "You fight good. Next round's on me.
Alright, thank you.
And maybe the one after that, if I like what you got."
Oh.
I like where you're going with this.
Is she pretty for a half orc?
No.
You know, he has a type. We saw from the beginning.
He just likes strong women. That's all.
Strong women, you say?
People with a
Women
strength
and
score
power.
higher than
Powerful.
his.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's like the simp. I don't know.
I'm not gonna sit by idly while somebody beats on a woman. Half orc or not.
Well,
I'll show you what she looks like.
that and the
Oh,
whole
let's
511
see her.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, is that her right there with the shave?
No.
Oh.
She's not that ugly.
I was
She's
giving
not
him the
hot.
benefit of the doubt. It was the green one that was on.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of hot.
That's what she looks like.
We tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few ales.
Now give me a perception check.
It's a dude.
Good sir.
Oh Jesus.
16.
16. So when you saw that little picture there, she was wearing a pendant, and on that pendant is a picture of a flying snake. Yes. Which you already know, is the symbol for the Zentarum. Now, so while this, as everything is simmering down, as you guys are carrying on and finishing your food and drinks, you will be approached by a man who is somewhat timid at first, but he.
Am I up or am I just on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 HP.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it.
And he will kind of, like I said, he will kind of approach a little timidly at first, but he strokes his mustache and he adjusts his floppy hat and he tightens his scarf, and he will walk up to Derek and he will say, he says, Volthump, get on. At your service.
Gesundheit?
Greetings.
Gum.
Volunthorpe is what I got.
Volothamp.
Volothamp.
Yeah, Volothamp, get arm. Which I guess anybody can roll a history check if they like.
Sure. No, probably got it. 17 plus.
17 class.
I rolled
You
15.
recognize the name immediately. He is a well-known wizard and writer. He wrote Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Oh!
Yes.
Good idea to shorten that.
He says, Volo just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? He says, I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city these past 10 days.
Yes. Yes, we have.
He says, I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. But if you are, after seeing you demonstrate your abilities with this little mishap in the bar here, if you are for hire, I would like to request your services.
I thought we were just sitting next to them.
No, I'm sure we got some talking done about fighting Sturgis, and I'm sure Rav would have, questioned you extensively about being covered in blood.
So what does it feel like? Does it burn?
Can I have some?
Can I smell it?
I just
And I'm just like,
Well, yes, we are indeed for hire. If the coin is right.
I mean, I could use some extra cash.
I'll just give a nod.
stop.
And he says, well, it's not a question of gold.
Here, this one's a little drop
It's,
of blood. I
Oh, it is.
taste strawberry.
He says, I seem to have misplaced a friend amid this odious malevolence.
Misplaced
Do tell.
friend.
My friend's name is Floon. Floon Blagmar.
What's the flu?
He's got more beauty than brains, typical bard, And I worry that he took a bad way home a couple nights ago. Perhaps was kidnapped or worse.
Oh. Yay!
Are you happy about the kidnapping or the worst part?
The worst!
Well, let's hope it has not come to that.
Oh, I sure hope so.
If you agree to track him down with all due haste, I can offer you 10 dragons apiece now. I can give you 10 times that when you find Flute.
10 dragons apiece?
Yes.
It's a lot of dragons.
Count me in!
And he will flip a gold coin through his fingers. On one side of the coin is a dragon, and then on the other side of the coin is a looks like a dwarf.
Do I know what that is?
It is the currency of Waterdeep. Gold coins in Waterdeep are referred to as dragons.
Okay.
Always gotta be uppity.
Why is he so much better than us?
He's
Are
famous.
you serious? I just knocked it off.
Fair.
Look at that roll. Hate moment.
And he will toss you each a small sack of 10 gold.
10 dragons.
10 dragons.
Exactly.
Yes.
Don't you try peddling me out of my dragons. Alright.
Because I didn't know how I was going to pay my tab. I already got
10 dragons apiece. I'll pull one out and bite it and mix it. Sure.
And for helping with the troll, Durnan has covered the cost of your
Jolly
meal.
Rancher beans.
even better.
I feel like she's just stealing drinks from me.
And I guess Raph, you have to make an insight check on Volo.
Volo?
Volo.
Ballin'. 19.
So you've seen these humans interact with one another. You've got
What's that supposed to mean?
you've got lizard senses, and you're kind of watching him. He's got a couple of tells that you can sense already. You feel like he might be stretching the truth about how much he could pay.
I want more dragons.
No, you think he's stretching the truth, but like offering you 10 times as much when the job is done. You think he might be massaging those numbers a little bit.
I'm gonna look at Derek and I'm gonna be like, I don't think he's got that money.
Get some collateral. Well, if you finish the job, well,
Can I have him instead?
Yeah, if he doesn't
A
pay
famous
us,
writer's fingers?
if he doesn't pay us, we'll take it out of his ass.
we'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
Out of his ass.
Is there an emphasis on fire for a
Oh
reason?
my god, that's so funny. I can imagine Rav, like, at first really doesn't get, like, human idioms and shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
when
so
she,
it's
when
very
someone
literal.
Bartholomew says that, I'm like,
Really?
coins out of his
What's
ass.
valuable up the ass?
Yeah.
Or in your head, you're just like actually take the meat from his ass in
Yeah.
compensation because
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You do what you gotta do.
I don't know if I feel comfortable around these people again.
Morgan suggests to poison him and then give him the antidote when you've been paid in full.
I love it.
With what? What?
You just
We're
lie
not-
about the poison.
We're not there yet.
So we're going to track down this Bloom character. What's his last name?
Blackmar.
Where was he last seen? Where do you think he disappeared?
Who was he taken by?
So Volo will tell you. He says, "Well, actually, I saw him. The last place I saw him was outside the Skewered Dragon, which is a dubious tavern between Net Street and Fillet Lane in the Dock Ward."
I like a nice fillet.
So the lane you go to get fillets?
Yes.
Or that lane you go to get filleted?
He says,
Touche.
"I'm afraid in the Dock Ward it's usually one and the same." But he likes the Skewered Dragon for some reason, and last time I saw him there, he was drunk off his ass. Unfortunately, I had business to attend to, so I left him. And
I'm just on this dumb on your part, but that's beside the
feeling he may have gotten mixed up.
Can I roll to see if I was there?
What are these pink ones?
I feel like Bartholomew knows about this place.
I'm so
I feel like
sorry.
you own the
Yeah, I wonder if
place.
there's like colors or like flavors on the bag.
Meanwhile, the lizard thinks he owns his
It's a guess.
There's strawberry, orange, watermelon, grape, blue raspberry, green apple. So
Strawberry, probably.
It's nice to be on this side of the table and smoke wind
And still be able to interact.
Ah!
Not have to look at stuff.
they're just deep in the bag.
Now I'm just gonna get closer and closer to you throughout the night.
And so,
She can be eating out of your hand and then.
with your tab,
Your payment is
with
gonna
your
be-
tab pain, and then at some point during this conversation, Yagra will she'll say thanks for the drink, and she says perhaps I'll see you around again sometime, Barthol.
Perhaps our paths will meet again. And,
Perhaps sooner than you think. And then she will give you another wink. It's kind of awkward. And it's kind of an
Basically,
awkward
she's
wink.
trying-
Yeah. And then, well, it's kind of awkward because one of her eyes is like screwed shut.
And she winks with that one.
Yeah. But you can't tell.
I don't even notice them.
Yeah, you can't even tell. It's just-
She just puts it closer to you
Yeah.
for some reason.
And then, and then she'll just kind of disappear into the crowd.
Okay.
And Volo will say, time is of the essence.
Oh, listen, Volo, we're trying to get our man set up. So you can
Listen.
get off his back. That'd be great.
I'm not much of a wingman.
If I
This is
asked
not what
maybe
we-
I
Durham
am.
who the ball of eye tattoo guy was?
What's that?
He left.
Oh, he left?
He left, yeah.
Did
He
we
got
know his
dragged
name,
out.
Though? Is he anybody important?
We're gonna ask her
give me,
why.
give me a persuasion check.
Why the
if you'd like
fight's
to ask around. Or a charisma check of some sort. If you'd like to ask around.
Hi! Mind telling?
Maybe you should let the one that can sneak this out of people.
I'll ask you to ask people about his name. Because I can't. I'm ugly.
No, you're not.
Who's that lizard charm?
14?
You want to go to skills.
Yeah, I guess intimidation works as well, right? So,
14, that's also charisma. 14!
+4?
So,
Again,
She's also
the
gonna
awkward ground.
No.
7.
I am somehow more charming. Somehow.
With a +4, she
I'm
gets.
always going through cover and blood, be like,
You're
hey, I want to talk to
usual.
you.
So Durnan will tell you that he doesn't really know much about that guy, but he does know that that his name is Krentz.
Krentz?
Yeah.
You gotta think of
Really?
I don't.
Well, he doesn't know too much about him, but he's pretty sure that he's mixed up with Xanatar.
Who's Xanatar?
He says Xanatar is Xanatar fancies himself a mob boss, the kingpin of the underworld here in Waterdeep. Pretty much involved in every nefarious activity you can think of.
Sounds neat.
No, I don't know this for sure, but
This is
you know,
how
the
Red
eyes
Bull
all over
steals
the
from
head, I just
conversation.
assumed.
Oh, what do you think of me then?
I think you are a very, very tall lizard lady.
You're right. This guy knows a lot. I'm like, does he have the suit, hat, and gun, and the accent?
Who does?
Xanatar.
Oh, Xanatar. Well, I guess he could wear a hat, but yeah,
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
probably.
I think he does have the suit sometimes.
Wait, what?
I think he does have the suit sometimes.
Oh, wait, then no, we're not thinking the same one.
No, he just kind of hangs there.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So, would you like to investigate the docks, the dock ward?
To the dock. That's where all the mob shit happens.
All right, I've tightened up the one screw you have left in this chair.
Isn't that Xanatar? Yes. 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 So the Skewer Dragon, tavern between Net Street and Fillet Lane, and the Dock Ward. So as you guys are going through the streets, you'll enter the Dock Ward, which is the dock section of the city, and en route into the tavern. As you travel through the dock ward, you will come up on the aftermath of some kind of crime scene.
I'm on it.
Yeah, as you turn a corner, you find yourself on a street that has been cordoned off by the city watch. Lying on the cobblestones are half a dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses.
Humans.
One of
No
the
Yeah.
one of the officers sees Rabarakis gawking, and she very curtly says, "Get on, nothing to see here."
That's an obvious lie.
Yeah, and Rab is like,
She says, "Keep it moving, keep it moving."
what is it? What is moving? What do I need to move? I don't understand. Why am I getting in trouble?
It's an
I will
expression.
grab you by the arm and start pulling you away.
What is it, Barthom? And why do I have to keep it moving?
Sometimes it's just best not to.
Your strange idioms.
You people and your idiots.
Half a dozen corpses, you say?
Do you have to bathe on the gaming table?
Where the best light is.
Tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. It's already getting on kind of evening, so the street lamps, but a lot of the street lamps actually don't provide light because their glasses are smashed and their candles are missing. The smell of salt air and excrement linger as you pass by rows of rundown buildings. One nearby shop stands out from the others, however. It is a purple. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out "Old Zablob Shop."
Do you want that stuff beholder?
And then according to your directions, the skewered dragon is just right around the corner.
Okay.
Net Street and Fillet Lane.
Sure, I'll pull Rabarakis away from the stuff beholder. with all its eyes.
Yes, many
That thing's got a
eyes.
lot of eyes.
And as you're looking at it, if you're standing near the door, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out from under the door as you peer inside the window at the beholder. Every wall inside is painted purple. There's tons of these dusty knickknacks on the shelves. Each of them are purple as well. And there, sitting on the counter, is this hairless old gnome, sitting cross-legged, wearing purple-colored robes. And his cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes.
Seems like some Xanatar shit. Cause the eyes, get it?
Well, you did have the guy with all the eye tattoos.
That's what I'm.
It's a cult. It's a cult.
am getting there.
The cults are starting already.
Right. I'm looking at Drax references, and it just reminds me of you. So.
What is Drax?
No one has a
From
crush on me.
Avengers.
Oh.
No one has a crush on me. I'm too strong to be crushed.
And do you guys continue on to the skewer dragon?
Yes.
Yes, but I'm making a mental note of ye old purple shop.
Okay.
Yeah, what's it called again?
Old Zoblob shop.
Old Zoblob shop. Wait, yes, we continue.
Okay. And then as you approach the skewer dragon, it looks like a goddamn ruin. It's both of the front-facing windows are smashed, and there's like literally an anchor lodged in the roof, as if someone dropped it there, and it just was never picked up. Through the windows, though, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards.
Alrighty.
He's a beer.
That anchor just gives me so many questions.
Right?
I mean, I can understand why they left it there, but how did it get there?
Yeah. Honey, what are you doing when I'm not around?
What?
I feel like this has something to do with you.
How am I picking up a anchor?
Alright, I'll proceed inside.
Okay. Merle Haggard. Drop the anchor on someone. So, okay, so when you enter,
I've heard Meryl Haggard for.
so when you enter, like, it's like one of those things where, like when you walk into a saloon, like, the piano stops playing and everybody stops talking and, like, looks over at the people who just entered, and nobody looks happy to see you. They all are just, like, they have just the roughest of looks and the meanest of stares.
I'll glower, whatever.
I'm so
I'll
used
look
to
bean
it.
back.
I'm so used to it at this point. It's kind of just unaffecting to me. So I'll walk up to the nearest person. Are you fluent?
Give me a intimidation or persuasion check.
-1, baby. 12.
Yeah, and then he'll look up at you and he'll say, "Why don't you fuck off, you lizard freak?"
Fuck off. And I'll walk up to Barclub. What is fuck off?
It's hello.
Fuck off! Right back to him. Fuck off. Fuck off, good friend.
Fuck off to you too.
Yeah, and you, fuck off.
And you'll hear every single chair in the place scoot back as everybody gets up. It's about 10 guys. And
Hello, XT.
What's up, Shades?
Hey,
Shades.
And
Is this like that clip of Mr. Bean in the car flipping along?
and the first guy will rush forward and take a swing at you.
Oh, that's just fucking rude. I thought it was hello.
He'll miss though.
And I'll jump back. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Was it something I said? We're just looking for Flood Blagmar.
That's you?
Anybody else want to do anything?
I mean, Rab can handle herself.
To the ones that aren't nearby, I want to cast Entangle behind them. Behind what's going on there.
Okay.
Never know if it helps. I have it ready.
Alright.
So was the guy Rav was talking to? Is that the one that swung on her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to just step up and like grab him, and this is a fight you can't win. I'm going to try to intimidate him.
Okay.
With my 5-foot ass.
5-foot ass.
Nat 20.
Oh my god! And this is how that began.
And so yeah, the guy will swing at you, Rav. You'll prepare to like cast this spell, and then Derek will kind of nimbly like swoop in, and grab the guy's collar and his attention, and he'll say, "It's a fight you can't win." He looks at you and he says, and he looks back up at Ravaracus and he says,
My eyes are glittering in excitement. Teeth, toothy grin.
A little bit of drool.
Yeah.
Freak. And he says,
I heard fucking.
and he says,
Hello?
he says, just piss off and let me be. And then the barkeep will say, you guys are looking for Floon.
Yes.
Yeah, he came through here.
Where can we find him? Does he frequent any of the local places?
Hard to say. A lot of people come in and out of here. Some of them we know, some of them we don't.
We obviously know Floon.
I want to toss him my gold.
Huh?
Like all of it?
Yeah. It's like I go to and you're like, wait.
One at a time.
Yeah, and he almost seems offended that you would like not play the game with him. There's a game here.
You got 3 rats.
So he'll take a dragon, he'll bite it, he'll say,
If it's fake, let us know shit.
he says,
He pulls up the counterfeit marker.
he says, yeah, he was in here drinking with Volo the other night. And then Volo left, and Floon stuck around a little while. Seemed like he was waiting on someone else. And then he kind of taps the coin on the...
I
will say this
pull
is
out my
my turn.
coin and I go.
And he'll say, you'll never believe who it was.
Oh, really?
Who was it?
He's asking for more
Renair
rats.
Neverwinter.
Renair Neverwinter.
History check?
Yeah, sure.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Renair Neverwinter. Never Ember.
Oh, great! I already wrote down winter.
Never Ember. Is the son of Waterdeep's previous open lord, Daggelt Neverember, who was pretty much the guy in charge of Waterdeep for a long time. He was eventually ousted from Waterdeep, and somebody else took over. But yeah, he was in charge for a while. So this is his son.
Okay.
And then another one of the patrons kind of sneers, and he says, "Chip off the old block, that one. Just another spoiled rich noble who likes to rub our noses in it."
Ew, and what?
In it.
It's an expression.
I got nothing.
Then I looked at Derek. Barthon doesn't know what it is either.
It just is.
It just is.
Okay.
It is it.
I think I understand.
Well,
Did
when you
it
figure
smell
it out,
bad?
let me know.
Typically.
He says, and then he kind of looks down into his drink. He says, actually, it smells quite good. Fucking nobles.
I want his fingers.
Hello, nobles, is what you hear.
And the man hides his fingers.
No! Not your fingers, the smelling good
Well,
ones.
what's wrong with my fingers?
Can I see them? No.
Then that's what's wrong.
Then I don't want them.
Anyway, they left together.
Oh, then he got really he got
That's
Oh,
different
okay,
guy.
that was-
Yeah. Anyway, they left together. But they didn't leave alone. And I'm trying to remember. Who followed them out. Somebody.
So Valo left
Rap.
early.
You gotta let it go.
Oh!
She picks it back up.
Now you're playing.
What game?
As you just lost
Did
a
I win?
coin.
Is he a simpleton?
I'm a girl.
What? How do you tell?
Well.
You might want to give that coin back since you're gone.
So he says, so those two drank and played a few rounds of Three Dragon Ante before leaving around midnight, I believe. 5 men followed him out. And not quite sure what happened after that.
These men regulars? Are they the ruffian sort?
They're of the ruffian sort, and he leans in and he says, not the kind of people you want to be messing with, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
Understood.
Which means we're gonna mess with them.
It's canon, motherfucker.
And he will pull like a little he'll kind of pull a little almost like a little badge or something like something like maybe a little piece of cloth or something with the print on it, and he'll kind of flash it, and it's got like a picture of a winged snake on it, and he says, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, I do.
Why is it showing a snake to everybody? That's kind of nasty.
Well, no,
Because it's
yeah,
got
I look
wings.
at
If it had
at
wings, you'd
Hunter
show it to
and I'm
everybody
like,
too.
Fair. In a concerned way.
Hey man, does this look right to you?
Why's it got
You
wings?
want to play a game? I've learned it. Take a gold piece. Yes! I win.
How do you win?
I just won.
Okay,
Hunter, you don't get it.
you're right, I don't.
You're not gonna argue with her.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to. I win! Okay.
Cat, I don't feel comfortable.
He says the and then one of the other patrons, maybe the same one from before, he says I see him around Candle Lane. Warehouse over there with the snake on the door.
Bit on the nose, but sure.
Oh god. You're very smart, Mom.
So it's like the Taram headquarters, essentially? But very, like, obvious?
It's this interim secret head.
Oh, secret.
They're not very good at
On
secrets.
Candle Lane.
Alright.
Don't even try.
Well, if you've been in Waterdeep for any amount of time, it's like an open secret, really, that there are these factions within the city. They're definitely not like approved or legal, but it's kind of just everybody kind of knows, but it doesn't know, right? So.
Alright, well I'm gonna buy a round of drinks for
Oh,
us
yes, the Slytherin warehouse.
and our talkative friend. Talkative patron. Bartender's already been paid.
Yeah.
Enough.
He says, "Oh, thank you." I got many more stories. If you ever find yourself wanting to listen.
Keep that in mind.
Perhaps.
But does he have pretty fingers?
Smelly fingers.
Oh yeah, everything in
Good
here
smell or
smells like
bad
fish.
smell?
Oh,
That might be good for you.
wonderful. Yeah.
Sailor's fingers.
A little bit more drool.
Yeah.
And they will be able to give you directions to where Candle Lane is as well, which is in the dock ward as well.
So should we go scope it out since it's already dark?
Yeah. I think so.
Low profile. Right.
Low profile.
Oh, and fuck off only works in this bar. Don't use it anywhere.
Okay.
It's a
So
code
odd.
word.
Yeah.
It's a code word.
Yeah, human groups, they all have their little idiosyncrasies.
She looks at us three.
Yeah. Like, so what works with us?
Nah, we haven't really. It's got to happen organically. We haven't gotten there yet.
So fuck off isn't going to work with
We're
us.
not doing fuck off. with
Someone
this
else is
group.
already using that, so we don't want to.
Okay.
Can't steal their work. Only they can use fuck off.
It's just polite.
It's a rule.
You humans are
So
so
on the way
weird.
to the Candle Lane, I want to keep an eye out for maybe any kind of drag marks or anything like that.
Did you try hey you fucker?
Like as if to
I like
to
that.
trap in a way, or to.
Not really to track, just to see if I see any signs of struggle or drag marks or anything like that.
I guess you can give me an investigation. The DC will be quite high. These.
I mean, it's not really a thing. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just like a cosmetic thing almost.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, the streets are heavily trafficked throughout the day, and so like any loose clues might be
Obscured by the.
obscured just by the amount of traffic
Sure, okay. Fair enough.
in the streets. As you enter Candle Lane, so Candle Lane is this the word lane is quite liberal use of the word when talking about Candle Lane. It is basically a narrow alley, as dark as a dungeon even during the daytime, and as odorous as one as well. Nearly all the street lamps here have been smashed, and the only light that pierces the darkness is the moon rising over directly over the alley, kind of filtering down through the ramshackle roofs. And
I can feel right at home.
This was your home?
yeah, you can hear rats prowling around on the streets, and every now and then you'll hear some shouting from a couple streets over, or the sound of some dispute, maybe even back from the skewered dragon. However, in this darkness, there is one faint flickering light down the lane, like from a candle.
So check it out.
Yep, cautiously proceeding.
Okay, and give me an Arcana check. Anybody who is good at that sort of thing.
Nope,
I got a flag.
not that good.
I got a 7.
11.
Okay, so so there's this light, and then when you guys walk up to see like what it's in front of, you see the door with the emblem of the snake on it. The winged snake.
Does it look like there's a possibility of a side entrance, or are these buildings just...
The buildings are like cram packed, like right next to one another. Yeah. in like every direction. Like the alley is very narrow, maybe not even 10 feet across. Like
Right.
And there's no thugs up front or anything like that.
none that you can see.
What?
I feel like I've been loud.
So we
None
just
that you
open
can
the
see.
door without knocking, correct?
No.
In my culture, we don't even have doors. So this is weird. It should just always be open.
Listen,
What's up with your friend? What's up with your friend?
What is
new
that
to-
supposed to mean?
she's new to the city.
I put cat on my shoulders.
While eating a rat.
Yeah. I just pull it out
Why you
completely
got-
perfect.
Why you guys want one?
Yeah.
She's not gonna eat cat, is she?
You're mad because I'm eating all the rats, aren't you?
A little bit, actually. Yeah.
Whoever's on the other side of this door is definitely going to be hostile. So,
You know the Beast from Beauty and the Beast when he's like standing outside Belle's door and he's like, "Would you please join me for dinner?" I'm gonna be like, "Would you please open the door?"
No.
Oh, by the way, where did Eleanor go?
who knows?
Who? Who? Dotted outline.
Have we met her yet? Or?
We actually think that she might be. She could be either one of these people. She could be.
She could be
She could
me.
be. Rab. She could be you.
Could be this one right here. Our little companion kitty, happy.
She could have been the person at the bar. She could have been...
Is there like any upper story windows? Trying not to go in the front looking door.
There is.
Hi, princess. What are you doing? Put your foot right on the water.
So let me see. Look, I'm looking here at the map.
What a cute cat. Yeah, she's pretty spoiled. She's chubby. Yes, she is.
Smash
She's
your
a
way
big
through
girl.
the door.
She's
through the
actually
roof.
very
Oh.
thin. Like she's so
Alright.
long.
Actually, okay. So let me see here. It's tightly packed. The buildings are tightly packed together, but it is still like a warehouse. So there is So I guess there's a fence around a yard essentially, and like right in front of the building, and I guess it's like an iron wrought fence, and then there's the doors, and the candle is where the doors leading into the yard are.
I miss you. Would you like a kiss?
Different bro.
No, thank you. And then so that's where you guys are right now. You're like right in front of the entrance to the yard. Looking into the yard though, nobody out there.
Nick wants a kiss now.
There is the building does look like it has some a second story, but there are no windows.
Terry, you want to kiss?
It would appear.
Only I can give Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany gave Nick a kiss, Nick gave Terry a kiss. You want a kiss from Terry?
Continue the line.
Don't ask bashful.
You want us to keep passing down kisses?
So what would you like to do?
So as
I'm
far
just
as
gonna
we can
knock.
see, you can tell there's no other way to get in.
Oh, incorrect.
From this angle.
Yeah, I mean, from what you can see, there's doesn't appear to be, because it's like I said, it's like a warehouse, so there's not like really any windows or anything.
Yeah, it's not a house. They don't need
Not
light.
with your coins.
That's what Want to play a game?
Smash through the roof.
So yeah, let's
Play a game with me?
cautiously approach
That's
the
really
door.
good. Like the whole while we're like walking down, we're playing, and I'm like, oh, why are you so good?
So yeah,
I don't know how you're winning,
Cautiously
but you.
approaching the door.
I
If
don't
it looks
know,
like
I
the-
guess natural talent.
The fence gate is going to make noise. I'll go over the fence.
okay.
Summon lizard meteor as vengeance for your fallen dinosaur brethren.
I guess give me a perception check.
Who?
Him.
15.
Okay. The hinges don't seem to be in the best condition. They don't no longer make noise
Okay.
when you open them.
So we'll try to go over.
Okay. And then give me I guess give me an athletics check to climb over the fence.
Can I aid him?
Absolutely.
Whoa!
That did it.
A little Ravaracus boost.
Who's
I
next?
went from a 8 to a 15.
I'll follow suit.
Okay.
Shing!
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh yeah.
Shing!
16.
16. All right.
Shing!
It's canon.
It went from 8 to 19.
I'm definitely gonna need it.
Shing!
Roll again.
Hopefully I get higher.
No.
Okay,
so plus what?
Minus
Minus
one.
1, so 9.
So 9. So what happens is you still get over, but Ravaracus basically throws you over and you land on the ground. And it hurts. You take 1 damage.
Sorry.
You're against the wall.
My
And then who throws Ravaracus?
I throw myself.
Okay.
There's nobody left.
You like stick out a hand, it throws you back.
18.
over.
Okay, yeah. So you just
I step over it. Yeah.
And
Slightly offended.
Oh, but
Kiki, you're back.
could we have gotten a short rest between the bar
yeah, absolutely.
battle? And...
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking a little wrong.
Yeah, I looked at your 4 hit points over there.
4.
Yeah, you can definitely take a short rest.
A D8. Okay. That was making fun of it.
It should be plus
Full health.
something.
It's nice. Oops, I healed myself.
So now
It's
you are
hilarious.
in the yard. You can see this. You can
I'm
see
Max.
this large, like, always expect hungry lizard ninjas.
I was trying to see if there was an acronym.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see too. So you see this this large like docking bay door that looks as though it is
Grocery truck at the back door.
yeah.
Oh
pretty
my
much
God,
it's like
no.
used to move like heavy cargo for. There's a side door next to it, and then I guess that would be on the eastern side, like directly in front of where you came in, and then on the northern side, there is a another door. Give you guys some.
Oh yes.
There you go. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see it?
You can see it now.
Can you see it now? So, yeah. So you guys have crossed over the fence. You're in the courtyard essentially. And there's like a little door over here, and there. Or actually, I guess this would be like a little window. Yeah, that is a little window. And then there's the big door here, little door here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm heading for the window.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's peek in that thing first.
All right. Who's the peeper?
I'll peek.
Okay. Now both of you can peep. Just like two little heads up in the window.
One over the other.
Yeah.
Mine's the bottom head.
John said, "Let there be map," and then there was map, and he saw that it was good.
What am I rolling for?
Perception was a 15.
Okay.
Perception.
Wait, are you over there too?
Yeah.
So we got the Scooby-Doo 3 heads.
I have 22.
The Scooby-Doo heads.
I see everything.
I'm just standing out the window. You're like, "Ah!" Yeah.
Okay. So peeping through the window, you guys have been. So peeping through the window, you will actually see inside there are some lanterns lit, and in this from where the window can see, you can see a on the floor. You can see a sprawled out body, like face down on the floor, and then you can see another body like hunched over some like a crate,
And just
and they're both just lying motionless.
Sorry.
I mean, do they look like their way of dress. I mean, are they commoner dress? Or
They
better?
definitely just from what you've seen, like from what you've seen, the ruffians wearing so far, it looks similar. It looks like a similar
That's a
style.
great place to be.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Keep
these
you
might not be
messing
our
with
guys.
these things, yeah.
Something's definitely going down in here.
Yeah, I'll kind of jimmy the window to see if it's locked.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
You're trying to be stealthy.
Not really.
Snap!
What was that?
12?
A 12.
I'll say if you want some stealth.
I use my ring of evasion. No.
Chris Perkins posted.
He's been active today. To try to jimmy the window
Give
open.
us more coffee.
Well, to check it,
Oh, okay. It is definitely locked. Yes.
It's definitely locked.
Yeah.
I know somebody that can fix that problem.
She's not here. Well, maybe she is.
She
I
is,
think,
but
I think
she's
he's talking
not.
about, I think he's talking about Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what are you playing?
Rogue.
Oh. That makes sense.
So I'm gonna pick you a lock.
You just slide up here.
Slide in here.
Get plus 5.
No, I don't trust you.
I thought you said that to me. It's like, okay. I'm sorry.
16.
So okay, yeah. So so you're able to unlock the window, and it slides open noiselessly.
Noiselessly?
Noiselessly. Soundproof. Just like our planes.
You want to jump in there and scout around?
Sure, why not? I'll creep in the window.
As I almost
See the silhouette of Ravaracus.
Yeah, just.
The window's too small.
Well, I sniffed the air. Is that blood? Like shark eyes dilate.
Just kind of go around the room and let us know if it's safe to come in.
Yes, give me a stealth check. It's gonna govern
Plus
what kind of time we have in this room.
No, 10.
10.
10? Okay.
It's a flat
So,
rate.
I just
Wait,
fall.
did you roll a 10 or was that your touch?
She rolled a
That was my
3
total.
with her 7.
So you are exploring around the room. And as soon as you go in, you see the dead bodies.
Kicks him.
There's one sprawled out on the floor, and then there's another one kind of slumped over a crate. As you go into the rest of the warehouse, you can see that the warehouse is quite large, and then there's like an upper section, like almost like a balcony kind of thing, and it kind of goes up to to another level. There's a staircase, and as you look out into the main room, I'll pull it up here just so we can kind of talk about it. So this is where you enter in at, right through here. This is where you see a couple of the bodies. As you sort of sneak your way around here, behind these barrels, you can look out over here, and you can see that there are about 6 of these little these tiny little fellows. They're maybe about the size of halflings, I believe, or maybe even somewhere between halflings and dwarves. So they're very small, and they're like these little birds with these little clawed hands, and they're
Dylan's character.
Dylan.
and there's a group of them. Some of them are kind of milling about. Some of them are like lounging on crates, and you also see more dead bodies as well. So there were 2 over here. So maybe like another 5 dead bodies over here. As well as an empty chair with these ropes that have been it's like an empty chair and it's got ropes on the floor around it. And then
Have they been cut, or they look like they just were like untied?
looks as though hard to tell. Maybe it looks as though they were cut. And then that's what you see. And due to your stealth check there, as you are trying to peek over the barrels, you're going to knock there's like a lantern sitting up on one of the barrels, and you're going to sort of poke it or kind of hit the barrel a little bit, and it's going to knock the lamp off of the barrel, and the lamp's going to smash on the floor in front of the barrels. And all the birds are going to turn and look over in your direction.
They're gonna do the bird head turn thing.
Yeah, where they just
Yeah.
The bodies don't move, just the head.
And then they will immediately scatter throughout the room.
Help! I'm through the window. I have one body over my shoulder.
So yeah, what do you do?
Run. I guess I'm running back.
Okay.
My fat fucking shoulders are like through the window.
I don't see you as being wide though. I see
Really?
you like being like tall but kind of sleek.
That's how I see you too.
Yeah.
With huge
Maybe-
feet.
Okay.
Well, you got the whole
You're, like, kind of
swimming
muscular.
thing
Kind of
going.
fucking-
Oh,
So I don't
yeah,
see.
so maybe I'm like kind of like whatever this is.
You're an iguana. I don't know what that was.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, they're like the crocodiles. I mean, they really don't
Yeah.
have shoulders.
Yeah, they
It's
kind of just have.
Yeah.
You just slap it to your side and swing.
Can I go through the window?
Oh, and something else you notice among these bodies, some of them are dressed. Some of them are dressed in these. There's two distinct types of dress among the bodies, like two different uniforms essentially. Yeah, there you go. So
There you go. Do with that as you
notice
wish.
that.
What
And what do you do with these when they hear you and they begin to start fanning out into the warehouse?
I'm going to retreat.
Okay. And where do you retreat to?
Back to them.
All right. So
Jumps through the window.
Cat will pop up back in the window.
Help!
I'm in.
There's birds and they're chasing me.
Birds.
Why are you scared of birds?
Wow, that's very alarming. As I'm starting to like cut off this guy's fingers. Wow, that's crazy.
Are you in the warehouse now?
Yes.
So we just watch Rav crawling. It's like, should we stop her?
Jesus Christ.
Try
all
me.
of us.
Fingers collected. Now I can investigate. Come on, everybody. They already know we're here.
Do you say
They
that?
don't, I mean,
Yeah.
they don't know y'all are here.
Yeah, I figured
Oh,
once I
that's
heard the lantern hit the ground, I was just like, all right.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah,
Let's
and then and the when you guys come in, the warehouse looks completely empty except for the dead bodies. What? Think Eddie. Okay. Okay.
I love that song too much.
The series of
Oh,
ninja
look at me.
stars.
I love
He
an
grabs a
explanation.
handful of dice.
Okay.
Who wants to die first?
All right. So you guys walk in. The place looks completely empty.
What are you talking about?
Oh, because he
It's
probably
like
did a
I
bunch of
wonder
stealth
what-
checks and they're all like...
I will immediately take cover.
Ditto.
Yeah, everybody else is covering and I'm just like standing there like, guys,
I'm still trying to get
I
in the
can't
window.
see you.
How'd y'all even get in the window? and you
Anybody
walked in?
anybody looking around can give me a perception check.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Okay.
10.
I got 19 plus nothing.
7.
7.
So both of you will see the one that's not hidden very well. he's literally just standing on top of a crate.
And I'm also just standing in the room.
You're like looking at him. I'm like, what are you doing?
Is that Dylan's character?
Yeah, he looks. He's just standing there. He doesn't even look like he's trying to hide, really.
He's just
yeah. It's like, I think he
Just
thinks.
like put a towel
I
over
have
his
to draw
head.
that.
I think he thinks that he's blocked by line of sight. He doesn't understand, or maybe he's like facing the crate, and he's like, if I can't see them, they can't see me.
I was gonna say he's like Drax from Avengers, just like I've mastered the skill of not moving so slow that no one can see me.
And then,
It's gotta be
and then what
Dylan.
else did we roll? You rolled a 10.
Yep.
And then so you see that one too, obviously.
7.
And then what did you roll?
Did you roll?
Oh no, I didn't roll. I thought I already did.
You rolled a 19. Okay.
15.
15. All right. So you see one more apart from that, or actually two more apart from that, and then you see the ones that she sees, and then one more as well. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 of them are revealed, and the other ones are actually more hidden. They're like kind of like wedged between, like using the shadows to their advantage, and they're kind of like lying in wait as if ready to ambush.
Yeah, but I just see the one guy.
Yeah.
Talking about that bird? I mean, one bird?
There's multiples.
I will
Oh.
look at you and I guess can I take a surprise shot?
No. A surprise shot.
I mean they don't. I'm taking cover so they don't see me.
You're taking cover?
Mhm.
Would you like to make a stealth check?
What if he hides with one of them?
Yeah, that's right, Nick.
Yeah, he's like, ah!
Well, just like to assume as soon as they go in the window, I took cover.
Although they're taking cover and hiding aren't necessarily, like if they see you come in, then they know you're there. It's not really a surprise.
Okay, well then I will just take a shot. I'm the closest one.
Okay.
Why are we shooting? They haven't done anything yet.
To us, it looks like he just straight up shoots a box.
9 plus 7, 16.
You like my drawing
Oh my god.
of him standing on a box?
So cute.
Good.
Give him little wings on his elbows.
You said 16?
Yeah.
Okay. You hit one,
Why are we?
and you see feathers fly out. How much damage do you do?
8.
Okay. Yeah, you see feathers fly up, and then it's going to squawk loudly, and then all 4 of the ones that have been seen will emerge from their cover. The one that's standing up on the crate will hop around like, ha ha, I gotcha, and then he'll jump off and start barreling towards whoever's closest. I think there's almost one for each of you. So,
Hi, I'm Kyle.
so what will we do in response? The game is afoot.
Now.
You said they were wearing uniforms?
Kind of, yeah. They've got these hoods on them, and these guys in particular that are running towards you, they are going to be dressed in. I gotta get my factions straight here.
Faction.
You're gonna give us an offer we can't refuse.
Okay, yeah. So on their hoods, you can see that like drawn in in various places on their hood are these crudely drawn eyes.
Ah. They're juiced in. What's his name again?
Xanatar.
So
Or do you
the
think
one
it's
that
this one?
you shot will take a shot at you, sir. And you said you're behind cover. All right. Give me a. You'll have a +2 to your reason. Which might or may not do you well. It was 9, so 9 versus AC.
Miss.
Okay. As he hits the crate in front of you. And then the other ones are kind of like spreading out across the room. One's going to come for Derek, one's going to come for Kat, and then the other one's going to come for... he looks at Rabarakis and he's go for Hunter instead.
I don't
I'm
blame
readjusting
you.
the fingers in my satchel. What the?
What?
Rumi's just laying on his bed looking at us.
What are you guys doing as they come towards you?
Where's Floon?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. That's, why did he shoot? I don't get it. We're here to talk.
You don't understand things.
What you say? That's what you say?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check. Or charisma check.
Did you see my drawing?
They all just point.
9.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 9.
They will squawk off in
Fuck off.
Squawk off here.
Squawk off.
They will squawk off, but to like across the room to one another. It sounds like they're using like different like accents and voices to speak, almost as if they're like mimicking things that they've heard, like parrots kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can kind of put it like roughly in the context that they're using it to kind of communicate with one another, in a weird way. But none of it seems to be relevant to where Floon is or anything like that. They just seem to be communicating with one another. So you're like, where is Floon? And then this the one's going to come up right in front of you, and it's going to say 12 o'clock.
He's precious. I want him.
Don't worry, one of them's probably actually precious.
For an 11 versus your AC.
That's a miss. Shout out to Dylan, who's probably watching this.
That's high hopes.
What do you do with the one that comes towards you?
Let's go non-lethal, guys.
Does he say anything weird before he gets to me?
He says,
Tiny pee-pee.
he says, pee-pee, pee-pee. Tiny pee-pee.
Primal Savagery. 19 versus AC.
That's a hit.
I don't like that. I didn't like that comment.
Small pee-pee.
Now they're all just yelling at him. Small pee-pee, pee-pee, pee-pee.
8 acid.
Pee-pee.
Aim for the throat.
Yeah, so 8 acid damage as you hit him, and then he'll shiv you for
Pee-pee.
for 6 piercing damage. Just because I assume 23 hits.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Good assumption.
So 6 piercing damage as he kind of like shivs you, and then
Ow!
Kat, what do you do about the one coming after you?
Alright.
Shit him.
Okay, so I'll hit with my rapier.
Okay.
10.
As a miss. He deftly maneuvers around your rapier and will do a spinning attack, and for 16 versus your AC.
16, that's... Where did it be? That's a hit.
Okay. For 7 piercing damage. Yeah. And then Rabarakis from above. You'll hear squaw.
They ran out of things.
You're not even trying.
For 15 versus your AC.
You just.
15?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a miss. So I just catch him.
Either that or he just falls flat.
Yeah, no, I'll catch him. I do really like these small creatures.
You start dancing.
Hey, what's up, Mom?
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
So,
Say hi, Mom, everybody.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
give me an athletics check.
To catch him?
Yeah.
9.
Look
Oh.
how she's catching.
So you'll reach out to catch him, and he'll like use like he'll let you catch him enough to like stop
Steady
him from
him?
hitting
Yeah.
the floor. But then he will slip out of your hands, and he will like do a flip, and then he will slide down you like a dinosaur, like Fred Flintstone on a dinosaur. And as you're like trying to figure out where the hell that one went, the other one is going to scurry out from behind a box, and then try to run behind you and like cut your paths.
That's just what we're...
That's kind of specific.
For 11 versus your
It's a miss.
Yes. As he comes around the corner, he's like, "We got him."
We got him. We got him. We got him. So miss.
Yeah, it's like that much distance
Yeah,
between us. He's like running by. Like,
It's like a bunch of toddlers. I'm just like, ah!
But he keeps running like he hit. And he's yeah, I got him.
I'm picturing you're like, what's got what?
Him.
All right, Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried to catch her. Remember?
Oh, that's my action. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the one that's on the cat with my longbow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a hit. 18 plus 7.
All right. And then the one that you shot before is gonna shoot you.
Okay.
It hits.
For 11. What's the name?
For 11, you say.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That one is dead.
Non-lethal.
Is it not lethal?
We just only need to save one, right? I mean,
Or are you doing it for the
I'm not
last
accustomed to your ways here.
Well, no, I'm saying, are we doing it like
We'll
for
save
the
you.
last one, or
We'll save you one to intimidate.
If you want to do that and get
But that one's dead.
Yeah, and it just poof. Cloud of feathers.
If you want to try to kill it again.
There's the one in front of you.
You can do
Did the one hit me?
No, you missed.
I am Eldritch Blaster.
Okay.
And you go 30 feet.
Nope.
All right. And then that one's going to take a swipe. Ooh, for a crit. Yeah, crit. For 7 plus 3, so 10.
I'm down.
Yep.
Shit.
Go ahead. Hunter.
What are you doing?
Attacking?
Which one?
I'm getting back to that. The one that's on me.
Okay.
At least 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to do math today.
No math.
6 acid today.
Six acid.
acid.
Alright, yeah, and he will go.
Anybody else want?
No, you open the window.
It's a matter of opinion, but I think.
And he'll say in this voice that you that doesn't sound like it should come from him. He's like, "Why me?"
What have
Stop.
you heard?
In the name of the law.
Turn around or she'll taunt you a second time.
And then Cat, the one in front of you is dead. However, you did just see the one in front of Derek just like jump up and like stab him in the chest.
Hello, darkness, my
Can I attack that one and then use Misty Step to get away from it?
Yes.
Well, probably not. 8.
8 is a miss. Yeah.
You got Misty Step?
Yeah, it's part of the mark. She only gets to use it once though. For
And
short
you'll
rest.
Misty Step away. Okay. And then
That's how it works.
Lizard Man. Woman.
I would like to cast Healing Word on my buddy, Derek.
She gets.
Womp, womp, womp. He gets 7 HP back.
Woo!
That's a bonus action. So as my action, grinning.
I'm back.
I will
Your
point.
eyes open.
I will turn around and point at the one that slid down my back. Point
Yes.
to my finger.
Yes.
Ding ding. Wisdom saving throw.
Is that what you're
Not great.
told the dead
Has
sounds like?
he? Yeah.
Need
Ding,
6.
ding, ding.
It's a dinner bell.
Has he taken
Ding, ding,
damage
ding,
yet or
ding.
not?
He has not. What? Oh, now he has.
Oh, look at this. So shameful.
So she gets.
And then,
my collection
extra
of
speed.
And then he will open his mouth and he will make the same ding ding sound back at you as he runs
She's
towards you
extra
to
D4.
That's really ding ding ding.
She gets extra
for
D4
19
athletics
versus your
checks.
AC at
That's
least.
a hit.
For
She needs to get them
7
dice.
piercing.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder if it's got other stuff.
And then the other one will also do that. And so you'll hear this cacophony of like ding 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 dings.
What the hell?
For 9 versus your AC.
Oh, that's messed me up.
Okay.
She gets to do
And
these two things. Too.
back to Barthol.
I will shoot
As
one of
Which
the
one?
There's two on Rab, right?
Correct.
now, do you see
Yeah,
my
I will shoot
Wow, these
the
are
one that
pretty.
looks the bloodiest.
Okay.
Which is the one with the
Oh, maybe I won't. 10.
10 is a miss, and the other one misses you as well. Derek, you are alive. You're back up, and this thing has been moving away from you as if he's going to go attack Barthol.
Okay. Well, I have not gotten up yet.
Okay.
Bonus action Hex.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
All right.
that video.
16.
16 is a hit.
6 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, and
6 force, 3. Or sorry, 3 force, 3 necrotic.
Okay. And he goes. You hit him, and you see some feathers fly up. And he says, "What the hell's going on here?"
And then I'm getting up.
Okay.
It's like that one video of the joke.
He's kind of caught in between the two of you. So when he sees you getting back up, he says, "It's alive!" And then he will actually kind of run off back into the warehouse, trying to hide while he does. Okay. And then
How well does
Hunter. He just disappears. He just like jumps over some barrels and then kind of disappears.
The one that was on me?
No, the one that was originally
On the way to you.
Yeah.
Can I try to find him?
Yes.
Maybe. 16 plus perception.
16 plus perception.
Plus 3, so 19.
Yeah. So you can follow after him, and you'll see that he is
Hunkered down.
Tied. Blind. Dumb.
It looks like he's headed towards the door.
Went to the door. I yell, he's headed toward the door.
Yeah.
Stop him.
Yeah, and in fact,
Still got an action, right?
Do I still have it?
no, that was to find him. It was your actual. So but they all
Give me a
seem
second.
seem to be disengaging and heading for an exit of some sort. Like one of them is going to try to jump out the window. Another of them is heading towards the door, and then but I will give you each a chance to try to catch one if you'd like. One that's near you.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just lunge at one. Try
Okay.
and grapple it.
3 out of 10.
I want to make you roll.
Huh?
I want to make you roll.
Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, 18.
18. All right. Crit to escape. So you grab one and then he just like slips right out of your hands like a bar of soap and then right out the window like a sarcophagus.
The one that's headed to the door, I'm going to use Entangle him.
All right. Also a crit.
Yes,
What is this shit?
but our little rogue friend has
Apparently these
rolled
guys
a
are part duck.
She's rolled a 16.
A 16. Okay. A 19.
Dang it.
Good God almighty.
I rolled a 12.
Hey, try this time.
For let's see, check dexterity. 13.
Damn.
We just rickrolled.
As they all just sort of choose upon flock towards the exits, and
It's because of birds.
and clear out. What else would you like to do?
Start investigating.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I have to touch the dead body?
No,
I've got it. Trust me.
Seems like a Rav thing. I want to heal you.
Heal me.
Yeah, can I like check out the bodies?
Yes.
5.
Morgan Caps Jenner. Hello, I'm doing this for no reason you should worry about. So don't question my intentions.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm more
Okay.
concerned.
Morgan is on Facebook and
Bring in the views, dude. So after inspecting the bodies, you can tell that some of these are clearly Zentarum, some of these are clearly Xanatar's guild. They each have paraphernalia from either one. The Zentarum guys have have tattoos, and then the Xanatar's guild have
This is a winged snake.
tattoos of their own. On their palms, they have a circle with 10 spokes radiating out of it, and sometimes they're decorated with eyes as well.
What do you know? I have those tattoos. I'm just kidding.
And then give me a perception check.
17 plus 0.
13.
12.
13, 18,
18.
18,
17.
17. So Kat and Ravarakis, you will both look at each other because you both hear the same sound coming from a storage closet or a storage room in the back. The shuffling sound of something moving around, much too big to be a rat.
That's her measuring stool. How many rats?
I put you on my shoulders again. And we go to the storage closet.
Just keeps picking up my wife.
What do you do?
Keeping me safe.
I open it.
Okay. Inside, kind of shoved between behind some boxes, you'll see this dirty but very handsome face peeking out at you with wide eyes and a terrified expression.
I blush.
Hey now.
we're both like,
But-
oh.
I had my sword up to him. It's like,
Thurl?
He says, I'll be whoever you want me to be, just don't eat me.
Who's Thurl?
No, I'm kidding. We haven't met him.
Thorough. We had that conversation yesterday.
I'm gonna
Thorough.
That was his name.
Thorough? Oh, okay.
Who are you?
Who are you?
why are you in the closet?
He says,
Because he couldn't be stuck.
he
in
says,
the bathroom.
are you with them?
What's the guy's
Who's
name? we're looking for?
Them.
Flew.
The ones that kidnapped me.
The birds?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
The birds.
I can see how you get that from the
He
lizard.
says, are they gone?
There's a lot of dead bodies out there. If you want to see.
He says, he kind of stands up, feeling that if he was in too much danger, you would have heard him by now. And he says, no, I saw it all happen. He says, my name's Renu.
Damn it. Could have been the guy we actually cared about.
Well, that's the guy that he left with.
Yeah.
It's
And
fluid
you
on the
are?
floor.
This is Kat. She rides on my shoulders. I'm Ravarakis.
Enchanted.
Oh, meetings well.
Don't you
Play
dare.
with my little like spines. I
So-
erect the spine of love.
And so at this point,
You're like the
and so at this point, you
Dilophosaurus
guys
from
clearly
Jurassic
hear
Park.
Ravarakis and Kat talking to somebody other than themselves.
For
And,
once.
You can see that they're looking into a storage room, and they're clearly conversing with someone.
Yeah, I'll walk over there.
Okay. Yeah, and you'll see this this figure. He's dressed very well, but he's marred by grime, and there's a lingering stench of rancid pickled herring.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Rav. I know you wanted it to smell good, but
It smells
has
just
expired.
wonderful to me.
oh, it does smell quite nice.
Pickled herring.
Yeah, I guess we'll walk over.
He says, have you been sent to retrieve me?
Not you.
Yes.
Well, not you alone.
Very mixed signals in this group.
I can make it so.
I give a really like.
Can we just be straight up honest with this guy?
He
Is that
looked at me. He looked away.
Lots of head smacks.
I'm looking at you saying this like quiet.
Yeah. Well, you and Flu.
Not you,
Yeah.
Rainer.
You and your friend
Floon.
Floon.
He says, I apologize for my condition. I had to hide a barrel of pickled herrings.
No, you're fine.
When the
Yeah,
fighting,
everything's great.
when the,
Can I roll?
when the
this?
other, when the
Is there a
other,
photo of him?
when the other crew broke in and the fighting
Spins the
commenced,
ringer.
I just so happened to luckily have my bindings cut.
Slowly.
And I made a run for it. He says, I hope Floon's okay.
A picture of him?
Yeah, I'm sure that's a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Was
Wait,
he?
you're dropping all of them.
Was he taken?
Take the sack.
I mean, was Floon still here with you before this happened?
Please.
It seems that they were here for Floon.
He needs to go to a doctor.
However,
he's got
I
one
do
really
suspect
low.
that they mistaked him for
He's
me.
got, like, there's this tumor.
I know it seems self-centered, but
So you were the target, but they got Floon.
I think so. Which is, I feel even worse.
Where
Floon is a good friend of mine.
Hey, Terry. Your phone ringing.
Shit's going
Put
bad.
it in reverse, Terry.
Terry!
I start looking around for that barrel of pickled herrings.
Rancid pickled herrings.
Oh, they're bad.
It's the closet.
Well, they're pickled though. How do they go bad?
It just says rancid. I don't know if they're bad. It just says rancid.
They waited for them to get rancid before they picked them.
Well, sometimes things taste better than they smell.
What was that? There's that Swedish fish that's fermented and pickled. And...
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Oh, here we go. This is Oh, they do look similar. That's interesting.
Could
Alright.
Floon and Rainer.
Yeah. Okay, so
You can have one, I can have the other. I'll take the smelly one, you can get the good smelling one.
so
Damn!
yeah,
You know.
so that's a picture. And then
Hot
so
damn!
so I guess that's Rainier. And then I guess this picture down here is Floon.
Yeah, they kind of look very similar.
Yeah.
I like
God
the one, I like the
damn.
one next to Floon.
That's a tall, dark stranger.
You like women. Back up. Put it in reverse, Terry.
I just want to point out my wife staring at this guy.
I told her she can have Floon.
Again!
When we find him. When we find him.
I'd like do the primal claws. But we'll find him.
And so he says,
So what happened that night? Are you okay? Except I'm trying to be like coy and bashful looking, but I'm like,
is your friend okay?
We think she has
She's
Tourette's.
Smitten?
Excited?
Are those the signs of love or hunger?
fuck off.
Hello. You gotta say it all sensual, like fuck off.
And he looks like this just happens all the time, so he's just completely like
What, girl flaunting over
yeah,
him?
yeah, just not affected by it. And he continues with his story. He says, Floon and I, we were at the Skewered Dragon, and
Ooh.
Right.
Let's do it, Rainer.
at the Skewered
Hey,
Dragon, and Floon, as usual, had too much to drink. I didn't think he would be able to make it home by himself. When in the alley we were, or in the streets, we were confronted by, we were jumped by 5 thugs, who,
Didn't he say they left with
see.
5
They
guys?
thought thugs followed.
Oh, followed, okay.
yeah, we were jumped by 5 thugs, and they brought us back here. They were in the process of questioning us when some other miscreants broke in and took Floon, thinking he was me. I managed to to escape into the pickled herring room, and that's where I've been ever since.
What kind of questions were they asking?
And he says, as you guys are talking, he's like going around and he's like looking at the gear that the guys have, and he finds a rapier and he's like kind of like putting it around his own waist, and he's like checking a dagger out, and then like putting it back in a little scabbard, and outfitting himself with some gear here, and he says, well, apparently. The Zentarum thinks that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the Open Lord, and that he hid the dragon somewhere in the city. They think they can find it by using an artifact called the Stone of Galore, which was in the hands of the Zenithar Guild until recently. Apparently someone stole it. The Zents thought I knew something about all this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years.
Fair enough. Well, that's something.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Something.
Or does he actually seem genuine?
Go ahead and roll insight.
You're full of shit.
14?
Yeah, you don't know about the honesty of his words, but he is. But there's just every word he said, like it's like watching him speak in slow motion. Every word he says, like his lips just kind of punctuate every syllable, and his hair kind of like flows just in the non-existent breeze, and
Smooch those lips so hard.
his eyelids kind of get all heavy as he blinks real slow, and then he like looks up at you.
And
with,
he's just
heavy
like long
lids.
lashes,
Yeah.
like sparkle, sparkle. He's like Prince Charming from Shrek, like.
Oh god.
Although he doesn't have to try it.
Yeah.
He's just I guess neither does Prince Charming.
Yeah, I mean, does he?
Does he need to try?
Well, we have been charged we've been charged with locating this Bloom character. Did you want to help us find him, or?
He says, so you're not here for me?
Well, both of you. But we found you, so now we have to find Flume.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I wish I could show this on the camera.
Till halfway
You
through
probably
our
could
investigation.
if you lowered it enough.
So you weren't hired. Yeah, geez. I think a guy goes missing for a couple of days. Somebody would send a party out for him. But Floon.
Yes, I don't know what to say.
I came to find you.
You're bleeding.
Oh, I know.
It's a case.
So anyway, did you want to accompany us?
And before he can respond, the big loading dock door is going to slide open, and the city guard stands in the doorway.
In fairness, these bodies were here before we were.
Or the city watch.
I will jump into the barrel of herring.
In walks a man of rather short stature, but he definitely commands the room. And he
Sounds familiar.
and about a dozen other city watchmen and women. And they kind of fan out into the room, and he says,
Oh, you hear that? Women.
and he barks out an order, and he says, turn this place upside down. I want every clue we can find. And he looks all of you up and down, and then his eyes land on Rainier, and he says, what the devil are you doing mixed up in all this? And Rainier kind of smiles and says,
Just being charming.
I'm trying to say this guy's name. Eustace, there you go. Eustace Staggett. He says, it's been a while.
That's the captain.
Yeah. And
Don't like being on a first name basis.
they go up and they shake hands, and over the course of the next few minutes, Rainier will explain what is going on, what happened, and will point you, the lot of you, out as his daring rescuers.
I don't like labels.
Huh?
So I don't like labels, I was just kidding.
What do you think of my drawing? That's how he looks to me. Beautiful.
All the features. The 2020 model.
I'll give him a little butt chin too, just for that extra.
Piece de knife. Piece de resistance.
Yeah, no, I'll go up and talk with the.
Okay, and what would you like to talk about?
Just small talk. I mean, how did they know that this was going on? And
Why they didn't get here?
Well, we had some reports that there was a disturbance down here. This is, it's been my job as of late to keep the peace in the streets, which has become ever increasingly difficult. Appears there's something going on underground that is bubbling up to the surface streets. He says, so far it's just been Zentarum on Xanatar's guild, and they've been the only casualties, but it's only a matter of time before somebody innocent gets hurt. He says,
Agreed.
Rainier tells me that you drove off some of his captors.
yes, bird-like folk. I think there's a body around here. That one.
As I'm like looking at the time.
They were burying the Xanatar.
Xanatar, yes.
And he says, it doesn't surprise me.
No.
He says, well, your help is much appreciated. But it's best not to meddle in these criminal matters. Leave this dirty business to the watch.
Understood.
We're still looking for Flu? No.
Who?
Then I can buy Renier's love.
Hi, I'm Kyle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck! I get it now.
Hello.
Fuck off.
Just the one bar.
But you said fuck.
He said hell.
Oh.
Not oh.
Oh, hell.
So do you say anything else?
I mean, other than small talk. No,
Okay.
Yeah, he told us to stay out of it, so I can't really grill him for information.
Give me a persuasion check, and maybe you can.
Trying to figure out where the Xanatar.
Right.
What do you think of my drawing?
What?
Crit.
Something.
Derek's out
So for
again.
a total
What do you
about
think?
something.
25.
So
Yeah, total of 25.
So he says.
No.
Look, I really wish I had the resources to spend to help you find your friend, but I can't justify sending a force into the sewers in search of someone who might as well be Zentarum or Xanatar's guild.
Into the sewers.
He did say the problems were coming from underground.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about that.
Anything about what?
The sewers.
Not till just now.
What about the sewers?
If we want to avoid the Xanatar people, we should stay out of the sewers.
Okay. So don't go in the sewers.
Right. Yeah. Well, if you guys were talking about like Rainier would have said that the Xanatar guys came in and took Floon, and if you had inquired about trying to get him back, the captain of the guard would have said he's not sending any of his men into the sewers.
Right.
And he kind of just would have let that information slip.
Yeah, I'll just look at Derek.
I just look at Barthol.
Stroke my stash.
Rainier looks at both of you.
I look at Rainier.
You don't stop staring at Ernie.
It's like that Scott Pilgrim thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's like looking at each other like.
Yep. Alright. Sewers, you say.
Not again.
What do you mean not again?
Oh yeah, you weren't part of that, right?
So Rainier says,
Why aren't you telling me?
so Rainier says, that he is going to go get cleaned up, and then he will meet you back. Meanwhile, you should try to see if you can drum up some leads as to where exactly in the sewers that this place might be. He says, I can only imagine that Floon is not having a good time right now, especially since he has no idea what they're talking about.
Well, I could recommend a couple of bathhouses.
Are you serious?
He says, oh, do you think I'd bath with the common folk?
Oh well.
How about I recommend a bathhouse to you?
I'm all ears.
Are you going?
He says, and he will take you all to the bathhouse.
I don't think my wife would be out of it.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm done.
the singing mermaid. It's in the North Ward, and it's very well to do place. But
Right
while you
now,
guys are
this is my chance to dissipate.
It's not gonna happen.
This
But
is where
this
you
is the
become
closest
lesbian at
I've
the end
seen.
of this.
Yeah,
I don't even think I really know what. I mean, I know what genders are, but I don't know if
Well,
I care.
to be fair, Nicole's character couldn't be any gender.
yeah, like she changed into thorough a lot, honestly.
It's a lot of roleplay in that relationship.
But it's actually like a bathhouse. It's not like a brothel. It's like a real bathhouse.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm not wrong. Nothing's wrong with seeing a naked guy. I mean,
And so you guys will get all cleaned up and stuff. But go ahead and make investigation checks to see if you guys can
investigate that.
investigate.
Okay, no.
Oh god.
Just after the bathhouse, you guys can investigate around and see if you can drum up some leads.
17.
17. Okay.
11.
All right.
17.
Okay.
6.
All right. Yeah. So.
Two people
I'm
were
just so busy
distracted.
looking at Renair.
She gets in the bath and just kind of
Yeah.
sits right there.
Bubble.
And maybe that's what, like, maybe he'll take you to a bathhouse where he knows you guys can like drum up some leads, and like over the course of this experience, you guys can like
Just chat
can like
with them.
mingle a little bit and maybe get some information of some Zent contacts.
Do that information, girl.
Yeah, I'm like,
Mom's-
so in my culture, we
Or
used to
some,
eat our mothers after they got too old.
Throw down a little
Yeah,
bit.
As you realize you have the whole bath to yourself now. But yeah, you will.
I'm going in like full anime style towel.
Oh no.
What is a towel?
You will be told of an access point in the dock ward, actually right near where right near where Candle Lane is.
All right. We'll make note of that.
Okay, and you may all take a long rest if you like.
Oh, thank God.
Nothing like dying on level 1.
Okay. Wow. I haven't. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
I got my
Must
spells
be
back.
nice.
Hey, I got my 1 spell slot back.
I got my 2.
What class are you?
Druid.
I forgot to notate that. Of course you are.
Oh, you get to see our tattoos.
Oh my God, Morgan and Calvin have formed a bond.
What's that?
I don't know if dragon mark tattoos affect any of y'all when you see us. I don't know.
So,
I've seen tattoos before, man.
so yeah.
I'm talking about the kind of it's a specific one.
I don't think it matters that much.
I'm hoping it don't.
Yeah, I didn't see shit.
So
You're too distracted.
Rainier, over the course of this too, you get to know Rainier a little bit, and he's
That's why you're in the bathroom.
Derek, you can pick up on this immediately. This guy's got some connections. I mean, his dad's not in charge anymore, and his dad doesn't live here anymore. He's like not associated with him really, but he's got some connections. Like, as soon as you guys enter the bathhouse, like people are talking to him, he kind of drops names every now and then. It's not like an obnoxious thing. It's just like normal conversation to him, which to you means like that's the real deal.
Right.
And yeah, so this is a good guy to know.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to play that up.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that's why I wasn't about to say we weren't here for him, but everybody screwed that up for me. Yeah, we're here for you. You brought that money. But no, that's not going to happen now.
I never said anything. You keep stopping me.
Yeah. So.
And he will come with you to get Flynn. So he is he's a buxom young lad. I'm sure I have a stat block for him somewhere. Yeah.
Oh. Was there another one of those rapiers around in that warehouse?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Dragon mark prints. Yeah, we just got tattoos. That's all that is.
And we'll switch up from the handbags.
Okay.
There, a dragon mark is the way the mark eventually manifests on another part of the bear's body. So if you get the tattoo somehow magically ripped off or cut, it just appears somewhere else.
That's weird.
And yeah.
I wonder how that would work. Like you just get cut here because it's here and then
So you will find the there we go. Okay. Oh, he's a swashbuckler. So so you will find the place that was described to you. It's like a sewer manhole into the like a manhole into the sewers, but the manhole cover has this sign etched into it as if it was like custom made for this manhole, and it's got like the circle with the stick spokes around it.
All right.
And that was the Centaurum or the
That's the Xanatar.
Xanatar?
Xanatar, right?
I think so.
that one group. One group.
Okay.
So we got the Xants and the Zents.
The Xants and the Xants.
There can only be one Z in this town.
Oh, Xanatar with an X.
There can only be one Z in this town.
There will only be one XYZ in this.
So, yes. So when you remove the cover, a putrid stream flows along the sewer tunnel below, which leads in two directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk, a palm-sized circle with the spokes radiating out from it, seeming to signal one direction over the other.
One direction.
Yes.
I love that band.
And as you navigate the city's labyrinthine fine sewers, at every place where you would have to make a decision on where to go, there's one of these signs in chalk on the wall. And after a little while of following these signs, you will after about an hour of following these signs through the tunnels, you will come to a three-way intersection where a ladder leads up to the up to a stone shaft capped by another metal cover, and one of the familiar chalk symbols is marked on a wall nearby, and floating near that symbol is a spherical grapefruit-sized creature with a bulging central eye and 4 stumpy eye stalks. And as you guys approach, it will bare its teeth at you.
Does it look like what we've seen in the first tavern? Crawl out of the well?
No,
that was a troll.
No. This thing is like a floating grapefruit with these like stubby little eye stalks coming
Does
out
it
of it.
look like the thing we saw at the purple shop?
A little bit, yeah. Probably actual size. Yeah.
Actual size.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the stuffed animal.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Is it just sitting or is it floating?
No, it's baring its teeth at you, and
I mean, is it like floating or sitting?
yeah, it's floating.
Oh.
It looks like this.
Oh, ew. I want to take its eyes.
Yes. What do you do?
I draw my bow and just wait for
Greetings.
Wait for Derek.
Obviously, people come back here.
Greetings.
Just hope there's not like a password or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Lady Goober.
Oh, hey, what's up, Lady Goober? Yeah. Rainier has got his hand on his the hilt of his rapier, and he says.
I stand in front of him. Slide.
And this thing is like gnashing its teeth, and it's like yeah, and
like a rabid dog.
and I think it just comes straight for you. Like, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even give a shit.
Nice.
So what do you do?
Can I start?
Mhm.
Can I start?
Probably not. I'm done. I'm gonna electric blast him.
Okay.
Do that. I tried conversation.
Yeah, Rainier's like, I don't think it's listening. And then that's when it kind of like darts toward you.
And I missed.
Okay.
Well, 10.
10 is a miss, I think. Yeah. 10 is a miss as it kind of like bobs out of the way. And it's going to it's gonna shoot a tiny little ray at you. Tiny little ray. Give me a strength saving throw. Okay, and so a little ray will come out of its one of its little eye stalks, and you will be not thrown, but telekinetically moved 30 feet back. What does somebody else do?
I would like to do something.
What would you like to do?
I would like to attack it. Okay, let's try and attack it. For 16 versus AC.
16?
Yeah.
Is a hit.
Alright, I need 3 d10s because I'm using my dead hand. I don't have any d10s. May I borrow your d10s?
Here, go ahead.
You don't have any D10?
I don't have them in there. I don't know where they are.
Would you like some D10?
I do 21 necrotic damage to it.
Yeah, and it just and it goes
Get out of his
and
way!
it just goes flying down the tunnel. It goes down the tunnel, and somewhere down in the tunnel you hear this.
Ew. A little poop.
Yeah, like a turd hit in the water.
No, the eyes!
So like in one fluid motion, I guess like Derek goes flying back, and then you smack it, and it goes flying back, and then that's it.
I look at Renee.
Yeah.
Rainier.
Rainier.
And I'm like,
What is
Yeah, what
what is back there?
my spines!
Oh.
You act like I don't have them. I erect the spine of confidence.
And he gives you like a
Inch.
The
like an awkward smile, like
Yeah, my most support. She's like,
I'm in the background, just face palm.
Did you see how I slapped it with my hand?
crackling with like black lightning.
And
Nobody wants to mess with me.
you guys will
Literally.
and you will eventually come to this hub, and following the last symbol. So the main sewer tunnel expands into a circular hub with a pair of
I'm real excited.
with a pair of arrow slits carved into its outer walls, directly across from each other. Two passages continue, one to the north and south, and then a stone door is set into the back wall of a stone ledge to the west.
I want a trap.
Oh, it's definitely a trap.
Investigation?
Yeah.
That would be more you than me.
I want to check out those arrow slits, see what's back there.
Just put your eye in.
How did you want to approach that?
Stealthily.
Stealth check.
Oh. Okay. Word flex. But okay.
20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and you also wanted to check the other one.
Investigation, you said, right?
Give me a
Word
stealth.
stealth.
Give me a stealth check.
So +7.
No.
What did you roll?
Secret miss. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Go
The
check it out.
stealthiest character cannot stealth.
Go check it out, hun.
So what happens is, Derek, you're going to very carefully go over to your arrow slit. You're usually going to peek in.
Mm-hmm.
So peek in, and you'll see two goblins, and they're sitting across from each other, like in this room. Obviously it comes to like a triangular kind of point for the arrow slit, but or maybe it's like a corner, I think. Can't remember how it looks exactly.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cone, and it looks like it was. From what you can see, it looks like it was hacked out of the wall. Like there was a pre-existing room there, and then they extended the corner to create this arrow slit here. And as you peek in, you can see two goblins. They're sitting across from each other. They're both asleep. And from behind you, you hear.
What's in here?
What you looking at?
Yeah, I don't know what you. Oh, hey, what's up, Cass? Thank you. And I don't know what you do. What did you do to give yourself away?
I'm imagining slipping and stepping in something and
Stepping on a rat.
Rat! And jumps in my arm.
So you hear that behind you, this screeching squeak of a screech, and the two goblins, you'll see them wake up, and they will immediately begin they're kind of jostled awake. They're still trying to find their weapons and stuff. And and yeah, what do you do?
I am basically, so I was peeking into the hole. I'm just gonna kind of slide back, hoping they come up to it, and so I can rapier through it.
Okay.
The first one.
So the on the other side, you're gonna have to do some nimble dodging.
Oh goodness.
The first arrow you dodge, no problem. The second one, however, is going to hit you for 22 piercing. For 4 piercing.
Oh yeah. Let me get some strawberries real quick.
And you wanted to make an attack. Let me get there's some cover going on here. So go ahead and make your attack, and You make it with advantage too, because they don't know you're there.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically, if you're going to shoot through an arrow slot, you got to step up to it. So I'm just kind of right there, and just like as soon as he steps up, just right through the hole.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I don't need advantage.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So they're covered. It helps them not, and
See them.
Fucking hell.
do some damage there.
16.
Yeah. So you just so you hear it just slide into this goblin's face, and you hear this like choked like as you feel the weight sliding off of your blade. Now you know there's another one in there, and your cover's a little blown at this point. But it was a good. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I see through the hole?
Well, he's like right up on it, and it's kind of you're kind of.
I'll say I don't know if you have the angle from where you're at.
Yeah,
I'm right behind you, but I don't want to hit you.
Oh, you're right behind him.
Well, I don't know.
It's like a round room, and there's like arrow slits here, and a door over there.
I'll show you the picture. But
I'll just ready my bow.
you're always right behind him, right?
I'll cover you.
Right behind you.
You're
Anywhere from 1 to 100 yards. Right behind.
So
120, actually.
So that's what we're looking at here.
And we came in
You
from-
guys came in this way,
Right. Okay.
and then here's the arrow slit. Here's the arrow slit. So like you're on this one over here, and then she's on this one over here. So he could be presumably like right here. But to actually see into that arrow slit, you literally have to get like right in front of it.
You just move him out of the way.
So you have to like come over here and then like shoot inwards.
Could I possibly bank shot it off the? I mean, that's kind of my thing. I'll roll disadvantage.
That's your thing with that feat, right?
Yeah.
If you take like the minus like 10 penalty or whatever.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
Right. Yeah. So not your thing yet.
Okay.
But if you want, you can move right in front of here and try to shoot into the slit.
Or help out the road.
I'm trying to draw.
Or how about the
my
road?
line.
Yeah, I'll help out the road.
All right.
Get your butt on my face.
So you'll have to same thing, just on the other side. You have to move like almost directly in front of it and shoot inwards.
But I have enough move action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go over there and shoot through the hole.
I'm trying to draw my scene. Look at me. Why?
All right. Give me an attack.
Okay. I just want a little bit of script.
14 plus 7, 21.
21.
Oh, she's looking at me. That's really bizarre.
And yeah, okay, that hits.
For 5 plus
Ew.
3, 8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah. So you hear another like, "Ah!" and then
Arrow slits work both ways.
And then, yeah, they do, but they can't fire an arrow for fuck all. So, an arrow will shoot out and just kind of like dip into the water.
They hit the top and it goes right
Would
down.
Reverakis and Hunter like to do something?
I don't know if my scimitar can reach in there.
Your scimitar?
Yeah, not a scimitar.
Is Rainier in imminent danger?
Is Rainier? No, he's standing over near you, kind of in the hallway here.
He's using you as a shield.
You're tired of me.
Yeah, he's.
You want to see something even
Those of you
cooler?
who haven't moved are still kind of like in the tunnel here.
Is there any unoccupied arrow slits?
No, just the two. One of them's got the rogue, and then I assume Barthol would have moved off to the side once exchanging the arrows.
I really don't think I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can make it more visible.
Got no range.
I got no range.
You can still like do what he did and like run up and try to stab into the slit if you like.
I just like drag it down the maybe. 11 versus AC?
Yes.
Okay.
And
I guess I can make a wisdom saving throw with Hold of Dead.
Boom.
That's a dinner bell.
Ding,
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 ding, ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
10.
Okay, so have any of them taken damage yet?
No. Neither of these two have.
5 necrotic damage.
Okay. And you'll hear this like.
That's the one that Derek was on, right?
Yeah. And then what will you do?
Stick your rapier there.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
Stab him in the feet.
13.
Will miss. You're like trying to shove your arm in there, and then maybe he is actually backing up a little bit.
I fall for that.
It's like he sees my scimitar and then a rapier.
It was a little bit longer.
She's a little bit more reach than me, I understand.
Rainier will kind of like meander about in the tunnel here, as if he's like listening for something, and he's not really paying attention to what's going on with the arrow slits.
Yeah, I'm like.
So Derek, what would you like to do next?
Eldritch Blast through the arrow slit.
Okay. Give me an attack.
I imagine he's not standing in position to be stabbed anymore.
Would you move away?
13.
13 is a miss.
My Eldritch Blast is weak at the moment.
But he will fire an arrow out at you, and you poke around. You guys will exchange blows. He will fire a little arrow at you for 22 versus AC. And catch you in the shoulder for
I'll take that. Nope,
5
nope.
piercing.
Take one.
Oh,
Right in
wow.
the shoulder.
That's so tiny. Wait, it lasts.
You getting hit does get Rainier's attention again, and he will rush over to help you. He says, "Friend, what can I do?"
Can you reach that guy?
And he pulls the dagger out of his its little shiv, and he will
so nervous for.
he will toss it into the air and grab it by the blade and make like to throw it through the slit.
Show off!
The 8-foot wizard is giving me the stink eye. It makes me nervous.
Must he eats knucklebones? He didn't.
Oh my god! He's so perfect at everything he does!
And you'll hear this like thwick and then twang as if you like peek through the arrow slit, you can see that he caught the goblin like right in the head with the dagger, and he like falls back.
Well struck.
Well, struck.
On the other side,
Well struck.
and then he'll give you a hand up, and he'll try to like he'll look over the wound. Not that he knows what the fuck to do with it, but he's
Is it poisoned?
what's going on the other side?
You have an extra dagger, don't you?
You guys.
Yes.
Just throw it.
I can't promise the same result.
Such a I've been rolling. Yeah, I can't promise.
It's like
results either.
I like turn my hand to the claw and I'm just scratching. Like, come on! Fucking shut off!
I have a short bow.
There you go.
Oh, did you see that? I'm sorry.
I can't remember. Is action surge? Is it level
3rd?
or 3rd?
11
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, I can't.
is a miss.
Yep, I will follow suit.
Okay.
With a arrow.
And your friends with me.
Oh no.
And which one of you is gonna get shot? You. Okay. And it would be a miss.
Can I go dong dong on one of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
It like raises my
I was
beard.
gonna say throw.
Okay.
Ding ding.
13.
Oh, that's just a pass. Don't look at me. Ring
Can't stop.
John, are you drinking any more coffee?
No, probably not. And he calls out to, he says, Reverakis,
My heart flutters. Yes!
do you think you could come look at this arrow in your friend's shoulder?
Why, of course I could. Are you trying to steal my man?
No.
Starts twisting it ever so
No.
slightly.
He's mine.
Back off.
Not helping. Not helping.
Those are 2 spells I used. I didn't use anything. How bad on health are you though?
I'm at half. 5 out of 10.
So a healing word should probably suffice. Or do you want to cure wounds?
It's on you.
Purview of the healer, right?
Yeah.
I did have a D4, but it was still.
Hunter, you taking this goblin out or what?
I don't think I can. I take your knife and throw it.
What are you again?
I'm a druid.
Oh.
7
I
HP?
can't reach right now.
7 HP?
Nice.
This is mine. Oh.
What circle?
You can reach through the
Nothing yet.
You can reach through the arrow slit and probably get a hold of him. But the arrow slit gives him like 3/4 cover, so he gets like a +5 to his AC.
Okay.
So,
I'll try the primal savage. Just like reach for his throat.
How does this make you feel?
Nice.
I get the
oddly
throat.
excited.
21 versus
So
AC?
yeah, exactly what you need.
Really?
21?
Oh no, just
3/4
one,
cover.
just one over.
One over. Goodness.
Pull him through the arrows.
So like grab and like barely get with a claw.
How
Like
much damage?
2 acid damage.
2 acid
Yes.
damage?
So it's like I barely glance.
Yeah, you swipe at him and you get him. He goes, eh.
That's my thing.
That's so
That's
boring.
Rap's thing.
And then yeah, what are we doing? On the other side. Marcus has come over. She's helping you. I guess these guys can wrap this up. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna head for the door.
Okay, the stone door.
Mhm.
And then you guys gonna take care of this goblin here.
Maybe.
You or
Attempt
me?
Alright, and Rainier is going to tell you and is going to tell Derek and Reverakis. He says, I thought I heard the sound of a lute.
A loot.
This is how my hand looks.
What's a loot?
Small guitar strings. You see him in the guys in the bars
Oh!
that play the horrible sound.
That's quite awesome. Is it always so shrieking sounding? Ah!
And on my way to the door, I'll throw him my crossbow.
Never shot one of these things before.
Tushy, tushy,
Simple
tushy.
point and click interface.
Alright, you got you make an attack.
What's interface?
Oh yeah, that'll work. 16 plus 7.
Okay, that is a hit.
4.
So.
Wait, what?
How much?
What's wrong?
I don't know,
with
dude. It's
You
point
want
side. I don't know how that happens with me.
Monkey.
For 16.
6 damage? Alright, yeah, and then dead.
Come on. Come on,
So,
Damage.
Kiki.
and then you
No.
head for the door.
Yep.
Sit.
So, at the door,
Sit.
The regular
Sit.
crossbow.
Come on, Kiki. No.
give me a perception
Okay.
check too.
Okay.
13.
So you probably could have rolled a 5 and found the secret door because it is so not secret. But just a little further down the like a little further south in the tunnel, you will see this door that is supposed to be hidden but is not hidden at all.
Hidden by goblins.
It's yeah, apparently. And Rainier is hanging out near. He's like following the sound from the wall, and he's like, I hear it coming from over here, and that's when you see the door that is obviously there. So there's a door on the east and west side.
Okay. We will follow the sound of the lute.
Okay. When you enter the door,
I'm not supposed to catch her. Oh, that's
when you enter this, it's this small room, this like small intermediary chamber, and it kind of looks out onto a.
To be fair, Nicole's druid supplement so hidden.
And so it looks out onto like a small
Try other
a small landing, and then like stairs go downwards. there is another arrow slit that kind of pokes into this room as well. What would you like to do? I'll pull up the
Try and sneak up on the slit.
true words were never spoken.
Oh, you're right. You got a very specific list of. You need a slit.
All minor plus.
You need a
So
slit.
this is the player's map. They didn't even bother to take it off the player's map.
It's so poorly hidden.
So yeah, so you can see, and you'll sneak up on that. Give me a stealth check.
I think it is a 17. Stealth 17, yes.
So you sneak up, peek in. It's appears to be the same room that those other goblins were in. Because you can see across the room, you can see 2 dead goblins, one with a dagger sticking out of his head.
All right. Clear.
And then, like I said, you see this landing and stairs going downward, and then a door going into the room, presumably where the goblins are. And you hear the sound of the lute, and it appears to be coming. If you stand on the landing, you can see into this room, which is mostly empty, but there are another set of doors down here, and the sound of the lute sounds louder, but it sounds like it's coming from the other side of these doors here.
Okay.
And it's not very good. Raynor will immediately tell you that he can play lute a lot better than that, and he immediately jumps to.
Of course you can.
He says, no, that Flume can. And he immediately says, oh god, what if they've chopped off one of his hands?
I'm there.
Smoke.
Bless you.
So I'm gonna go stealthily down the stairs and check all the doorways, make sure there's nothing.
Random surprise gift for the lizard. Legendary inspiration.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Thank you. Thank you for the random surprise gift. The god Morgan,
The god of Morgan.
which is Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
Captain.
And then, sorry, what are you doing?
Stealthily entering that other room, it's like checking the doors as I go by to make sure nothing comes in behind us.
Okay. Yeah, so as you come down those stairs, and you approach the bigger door, you'll get a glimpse of some other rooms. Those on your level here, yeah. If you peek into those rooms, the door is open. You can see some straw mats on the floor, but they look empty. The greatest feature of this room is that in the middle of this otherwise empty room is a stone pillar, and then carved with a small symbol, a perfect circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from the circumference. In the middle of the circle is a smaller circular indentation that bears a passing resemblance to a lidless eye.
Not sure how to feel about that.
Be afraid. Very afraid.
I mean,
the eyes.
I mean,
The eyes.
Raph kind of took the eyelids off those people back there, so I guess I'm seeing it before.
What are you looking? Rainier says.
A mint.
Well, this is mind if I have one. Anything to get the smell of sewer out of my breath.
Anything?
I give him a mint leaf.
A mint leaf?
A mint leaf.
Is that what it is?
It appears.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll smell it. What does it smell like?
A mint leaf.
Is it like really a mint leaf?
Yes.
Where did you get a mint leaf?
I'm a cleric. I carry these things.
And he'll say,
Would you like a mint leaf?
he'll say, thank the gods for that.
I hate mint.
Start cheering.
Thank God I had a mint leaf.
That was the last one. Was that the one you were looking at?
No. So yeah, this door is closed. What would you like to do?
They said they're double doors. Can I see through the crack?
Give me a perception check.
Give me
14.
a perception.
How was it?
14.
14. You can see and you can hear a little bit too. You can hear the sound of the lute, and when you peek through the door, you will be able to. Yeah, you won't be able to see much actually. You'll be. I'll figure out where they are. Yeah, sure, you'll be able to see a little bit. So, so you'll see a muscular half-orc in dingy robes, and he's standing with his foot on the chest of a male human with wavy red blonde hair, similar to Rainier, and
boy.
he says
Yeah, whatever, flunter.
he says where's the Stone of Galore? I'm gonna ask you one more time, or would you like me to sing it again? And the bard says, no, please do not profane my instrument with that terrible sound. And then he strums the lute once more, and he says, and then he starts reciting the song from the Brave Sir Robin song from Monty Python, but just the gory bits. Your head crushed in and your liver cut out and your skin removed.
Alrighty. You want to lead on this one? This stealth?
That's your man. That's your man. You gotta go get your man.
And I keep twirling the ring.
Oh, Kiki.
So am I sneaking in there?
Sneak in.
Go for it.
Oh
Gosh.
my god.
Well, hopefully you can get this door open
Hopefully.
without alerting him.
Oh, 18.
18.
Where'd my wife go?
So the sound at least is obscured by the lute playing and the body singing. You will be able to slip through the door, and where would you like to go from here?
Oh. I wanna
It's a long room, and it is it's a long room that runs from north to south, and you are entering from the eastern side, right in the middle of the room. And as you slip through the door, there's some furniture in the room, but not a lot. There's like some barrels and stuff. Just what would you like to do?
I like to hide behind anything.
Okay, yeah, so you can like sneak over behind some barrels, and you can also get a better look of the room. The range that Derek had was quite limited through the crack in the door. You can see that this half-orc is not in the room. The half-orc and the bard are not in the room alone. Sitting upon an upraised stone platform with the two small steps of stairs leading up to it on either side. Sitting up there on this, probably the grandest piece of furniture in the room, is this terrifying looking creature. He is thin and spindly, and he's dressed in. He's got like a black leather hood and like shoulder set going on, and he has the description they have in here does him a lot of justice to me. Yeah, so seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin, with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth. It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
What the? Oh, that's cute.
It's a perfect thing to peek through a hole.
And it seems to be intensely. It's cradling this brain, and it seems to be intensely watching this display of cruelty before it. Absorbed so much that it did not see.
She didn't even know what to say. She's speechless.
Just looks at us.
She's just like, yeah, what the?
Yeah, so maybe the door is like open just a little bit. You guys can see her, but you can't see what she's seeing. So
All we see is her like.
just look on her face like.
she's like.
I've known her for years, and I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I don't know if I should attack it or not.
Mm.
That is the question.
Oh.
Just looks at us again.
Just come on in, guys.
What's Rainier saying
what?
about all that?
He can't see it. Nobody can see it because the door, like if the door was here, she opened the door and she
Right,
slipped
but
through this
what
way.
does he say about her gesture?
Oh, about her gesture? Yeah, he
I'm like, it don't look
I feel
good.
like we're all just like looking at each other.
yeah, he says, looks like a jig.
Did you really
I
like the
do
song?
enjoy it. And I do.
Although this seems hard at the time.
It's
That
always-
half orc's music isn't that good.
It's always time for a jig.
Well, guys, I'm gathering that there's more than a half orc to worry about.
Looking from that ear there, she's got something in her pants that she needs to get.
That's it, you're dead. I'm waiting for you now.
Petition to Aaron the True Aaron the True God. Brain with feet?
Anybody else want to go in? No. I think she's out of it now.
So I can try hitting him with my
And
phone.
and then you'll hear the song finally come to an end, and the half orc tosses the lute aside. It goes bong 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 as it kind of bounces and across the stone floor, and definitely you hear like the slight splintering of wood as well, and these discordant notes. And you will see his hand erupt in flame, and he says, "I have lost patience with you, Bard." He says, "I have lost patience with you, Rainier. Never, ever. You will tell me, or I will start from your feet and burn you slowly."
This seems like an hour and a half moment, huh?
Yeah.
Can I shoot
I'll look at
him,
Rag.
like in the back of the head or something?
Yeah, sure.
Oh god. 18?
Is it hit?
Hey!
Do your damage.
My damage.
As soon as I see her fire, I'll start. And
4.
Yeah.
So you hit him for 4, and he cries out, right? And then some things will happen. You said you wanted to move through the door.
I wanted to move towards the door.
Towards.
She's looking through the door, right?
No,
So
she
it's
went.
No,
she
I'm
was-
in
She's
the room.
in the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're all at the door. We're kind of
Yeah.
keeping the door open a crack, looking at her, going.
You good?
So-
And I'm like, no.
Oh, so
No.
She says no, and then pulls her bow.
yeah, I'll just hang. I'm waiting on Rav. I thought we were all in the
Wait,
room.
not me! Bitch, if it were up to me, I'd be in there right now. You know what? I
it's
think
up
I
to
might
you.
be.
Can I bust through the door and just be
Well, I was already at the door. I was just gonna throw it open so we could like all shoot.
Okay. I want to help everybody before.
Husband of the year.
I'm gonna bust through and then dexterity saving throw.
On.
The one that she just took a shot at.
That worked, dude.
Okay.
The work.
Crit.
Never mind. So I go
No,
in.
Nick, you can't be a spellcaster. Ever in any game.
I can do spell attacks. I can do things to help my comrades, but Lord forbid if I make Terry or John make a saving throw. How come y'all can't do this when I'm DM? You just crit miss or get okay.
Can I pull her dead?
So you busted through the door. So now, you are going to see. He probably still doesn't see the other guy in the room. You see
I'm here to help
him.
you,
You see him look up towards the door, and then he is going to lay the brain on the floor, and it's going to begin to scurry towards the door. The half orc who got hit by your arrow, he now knows that he's not alone in the room. He hears the door open, and he is going to turn just in time to see you cast this spell, or try to. And he's going to maneuver out of it using his dexterity, and then he will.
I just want everybody to see him a little bit better.
And then he has this fire ready in his hands, will just erupt a stream of flame towards the door. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Mother.
Close it.
Damn it. Alright, what's the damage?
Oh no.
You and me both, sis.
19.
16.
21.
Since you said it and you had a really good dexterity saving throw, I will let you shut the door.
Shut the door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said I was pushing the door open. So, yeah.
You just
Hi!
grabbed it.
No! Wrong room!
You're just like on the other side of the box. You just see me get.
However, now the door is on fire.
Alright.
Better the door than
Yeah.
us.
Oh, man.
Do you pull me in while you're doing? Or you just.
Oh,
I don't have
that
to.
a net? Oh, yeah, because you busted into the room, right? So you shut the door. So, what did you roll?
19.
19, so you'll take half damage.
I'm just like, how come save you?
So half of...
Yeah, we can't help you if we're
half
on
of
fire,
13,
dude.
so 6 fire damage. As you get roasted.
I don't like you.
So you've busted in, you're in there, you've busted in, now what are you guys doing?
I assume closing the door was my action.
Dexterity, save, yeah, sure. And then, what would you guys do?
So we're standing, there's a flaming door in front of us.
Well, we can see the flame come around the edges.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I open the door?
Of course.
Will I take damage from opening the door?
Maybe not yet.
Okay.
No.
So I'll just kick it open.
Okay. You will kick open the door, revealing the room once again.
Can I I'm dead now?
Kick open the door.
Oh, is that my action?
I
God
think so,
damn it.
Yeah. And then,
What the fuck?
Well, that leaves him available to do something.
Dude, can I see the orc?
Mhm.
No, we'll take a shot.
Okay.
Especially now that Nick's out of the way.
16,
Well, you had to dodge, so.
You just see me roll.
Okay, is
I try to get
Damn,
beside
he's
you.
got to check.
I think I hurt a little bit.
Is a hit.
Alright, he's not wearing black yet. For 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Alright, yeah. And he falls to the ground. Now the
Get your man.
now you guys, now the door is also open, you all see the little brain
Oh!
skittering across the floor, and it's going to pounce.
Well, gosh,
I could just see Rab just like chasing it across the floor.
Whoa! Come here. I'm gonna put you in a jar!
Give me an intelligence saving throw, Hunter.
Somebody gave me
I'm dead.
Morgan gave me a gift.
Aw, what did Morgan give you?
I don't know.
Legendary inspiration.
Thank God for my bonus, and it didn't matter. I'm dead. 5.
5. So,
That panda hoodie is so cute!
Thank you.
Heart. She's our Discord.
If you're rolling
She's
more
our
than one
Discord
dice,
grandma.
I'm dead.
She makes banana bread and tells you your hoodies are cute.
so 5 psychic damage.
I'm dead.
And,
die, you can't be resurrected.
No, something even more interesting happens. What is your intelligence score?
10.
Oh, okay. So,
You're now brain dead.
so your intelligence score is reduced to 0, and you are stunned.
Well, I'm down.
You're stunned,
So you're
unconscious.
stupid and down.
You're down, stupid.
And
Override score 0. Not 3. It only goes to 3 on here.
all right, and then we're back to you. What will you do?
Your husband is drooling out of the mouth on the floor, so I guess you can do whatever you want now.
No.
Well, I can't do nothing for you. I got nothing to heal you. I guess I'll aim for the brain.
Okay.
Automatic headshot.
No.
Oh, it
8.
rolled off that 17.
8. It is quick. Oh shoot, where is it? Where is it? I lost the brain, guys. 8 is a miss.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's just quick. And as it kind of like jumps aside as your arrow hits the ground, who would have gone after you?
Would
Oh,
it
so
have
it
been
was-
Derek?
I think it was Hunter, right, who burst into the room.
Oh, yeah,
So
that-
go ahead and give me a death saving throw. And then Derek.
1 pass.
Okay.
Sorry for all those who want.
Bonus action Hex, and I will try to Eldritch Blast the brain.
Okay.
9.
Is a miss. And hops out of the way of that one too.
Gotta work on my Eldritch. Rapier's great. Gotta work on his Eldritch Blast though.
Reveracus.
Oh, and I'll give a disadvantage on intelligence saving
Oh, okay.
first. Just because it's a brain, I don't think it has anything else.
Yeah, I guess make it do wisdom saving throw. I'm assuming his brain is pretty wise, but honestly, that's all I got.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I will healing word my buddy.
18.
Yeah, so it passes. You will get 5 HP back, Nick.
Am I still restrained mentally? Get this back
Rainier is going to run into the room as well.
I figured.
He's going to jump over Hunter, towards Floon, and towards the orc who is getting back up.
What?
And he will attack him.
Is that an orc creature or
Half orc.
Or half orc, yeah. And I think he hits. I'm assuming he taps it. Yeah, so he will hit, and all he needs is 1 damage. So he'll do it in a cool way. He'll like run in, and as the orc is getting back up, he will run him through with his rapier, and then kind of kick him off the blade. And then he will turn towards the front of the room, or to the south end of the room, and he will say, "Oh Jesus," or "Oh Talos."
Wait, who?
Tyr, Talos, Lathander,
No, wait,
the
who?
gods.
Who is saying this?
Rainier.
Why?
Something on the other end of the room.
Yeah, we don't know.
From my lizard buddy, divine favor. Thank you. I have legendary inspiration, divine favor. Could probably be using this, actually.
Alright, and then Barthol.
Yeah. So the room is pretty much clear from where I can see.
Yeah, it's still a brain.
Except for the brain.
Oh, he's within view.
Oh yeah.
And isn't the half orc getting it?
He was, but Rainier
Ran him
Finished
over.
it.
yeah, ran over and
What a
stabbed him
heart
back
throb.
down.
Maybe not. 16, 17.
17 versus AC on the
Brain.
The brain is a hit.
For 1 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. For 4 damage.
Okay.
Remy, why are you so needy, bro?
And you see it.
Look at him. He's like, please, my butt. I know you'll scratch it.
No, you people are.
Like hard or playfully? Okay.
And you see it.
Was he just like, or was he like, I don't know.
You see it kind of. It gets hit, and then it kind of like staggers about, And then
Just because you smell Toby doesn't mean you have to be an asshole.
It runs on the Toby.
oh my goodness.
What are you doing about back? I hope you don't stink already.
You were back like 2 weeks ago.
Does he stink already?
Probably. He stinks like shortly after a bath. I don't know what he does.
Finds that good stuff in the yard to roll in.
Yeah, right.
Toby, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Likes to run into them.
So, what is your intelligence modifier now that it's 0?
-4.
Okay.
Well, that's
So, roll a d20. And apply the appropriate modifier.
3.
The brain disappears.
Is it in my head? Oh god.
Your turn.
So the brain's gone.
The brain's gone.
Your boy's there though.
And also the tentacle faced monster.
Oh yeah, forget him.
Who is coming down the steps and heading towards the fiery door.
I guess I will shoot him. 22.
That is a hit.
For 6 damage.
Okay. And when you hit him, he kind of is taken aback that you would even dare. And
Clutches his pearls.
make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Not too awful.
Oh, this bitch crit.
And it's a good thing too. You feel yourself losing the sense of the space that you're in as everything sort of begins to fade away. You kind of push against it.
Small brain got nothing on big pee.
You like almost like you're being shifted, almost like you're being shifted to another world almost. But you seem to fight against it and you claw back and you pull yourself out of it. The thing looks mildly surprised and will
Being level 1 sucks.
and yeah, we'll just kind of be taken aback by that. You get back up.
I don't even know.
You good, kid?
Your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma are now 12, 11, and 10.
Oh my god.
But your other stats remain the same.
Sounds like you got another brain, boy.
I am not that good of a druid anymore.
Well,
You now understand deep speech, and you have telepathy.
Congrats.
You have a big brain. Big brain.
And you
Big
stand
brain,
up,
small
but
pee-pee.
and
Big pee, small brain.
it has all of your memories. It has all of your it has all of your memories. It has all of your has all of your it has all of your spells and their languages that you knew, and it is you just wake up.
You just fucked.
And but you have absolutely no will to strike out against this creature. And obviously your wisdom score is
Very key.
very key. Yeah. So maybe keep that one the same. Yeah, you keep that one the same. And then but yeah. Who was next? Was Terry next or? Yeah. You were the one next.
All right. Well, I'm stepping through the door and seeing what everybody's freaking out about.
Yes, and you see this this creature with tentacles around it. It's an inhuman mouth, and it's dressed in dark robes, and it's got its hand up towards Kat, and it looks like she was like fighting against something, but then she won. And what do you do?
So is the creature that I cast Hex on gone now?
Can you answer that?
Because, well,
Look at those eyes.
I'm going to attempt to use my bonus action to move the Hex to the tentacle creature.
It's not dead. It's just it's right there.
I don't know if I would know that.
Right.
But I saw it get hit by an arrow, it disappeared, and Hex, when the creature reaches 0 hit points, I can use my bonus action to move it to another creature.
It didn't reach 0 hit points.
So
it just moved.
Just kills me.
So it doesn't. I try it, but it doesn't work to move to the new.
So which maybe gives you some inclination of like what's going on.
Right. So Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
14.
14 is a miss. He just kind of deflects it.
Smacks it aside.
You hit some, tentacle you got.
Try to.
Run Rapids.
Toll the dead.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Ding ding.
You don't have a sacred flame?
Alright. Wisdom?
Yeah.
11 or 12.
Could I borrow a d12? For 6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Thank you.
And 6. Barthol?
Yep. Looking in the room, do I see? Are there any like decor, like chandeliers or anything like that? No.
Anything to drop
And
on?
a sewer.
Okay, I'll just shoot him in this tentacly puss.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
You leave your tentacle puss
For 18.
18 is a hit.
11 plus 7 for 7 plus 3, 10 points of damage.
Alright, cool.
Piercing.
Is he still like looking good?
Oh, he looks great. Everybody make an intelligence saving throw.
Wonderful.
Except for you.
Okay.
Except for me? Okay.
Oh, well.
This one, 17.
So everybody freaking out about that.
That was me being like.
I don't even say it with my mouth, it just goes to your heads.
I just need one more.
One more what?
What did we roll?
17.
17,
19.
19.
15.
Don't exist.
Oh, you all succeeded. So you feel this psychic kind of like wave like move through your brains, and you all resist its influence. But you feel like you almost feel sluggish for a moment, but you resist its influences. And the thing is just going to continue moving towards the room that you guys came out of. It's up to you if you want to take an opportunity attack on it or not.
So it's just leaving?
He doesn't look bloody.
No. That's pretty good.
The way we're going, an opportunity attack's not gonna help.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get in his way.
Same.
What's my other brain thing?
Dad. Old puppy.
You know what? We're here for Floon. Let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, Raina. You're here for Raina.
Yeah, so he will go through the burning door, and he will go to the column. He will produce a small stone eye and put it into the thing, and he will disappear.
Cool beans. Get your boy.
Floon, he cries out and he says, "Oh my God, the humanity! Oh!"
That's yours.
You good?
As he crumples to the floor in front of his loot, and he says, "Oh, it's broken. It's broken, and it's never coming back."
We might be able to do something about that later. I'm taking Rav to the side.
Okay.
That brain didn't die. I don't know where it is, but it didn't die.
Oh shit, that's Hunter's Mark, isn't it? Yeah, the hex. You can't get an advantage to detect it, right? You can just.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't say
You
anything.
just know that it's still on, and you don't know.
I just know that I couldn't move
Right,
it.
right. It's not.
Could you use investigation? Insight?
I mean, yeah, would that be some sort of like arcana check or nature check to even identify what the hell it is?
Maybe an Arcana check.
Any
Yeah.
other check?
Maybe an Arcana check. Yeah.
Just maybe arcana.
Yeah.
Versus
Since
like,
it's,
oh,
just because of the nature of the beast.
Did you want to do an arcana check, Turi? I ain't got nothing.
17.
So, it's reasonable for you to suspect that that this thing has. All right. Well, for that, so you're gonna be able to find out more about it. Maybe not right here, right now, but when you get back to the surface, you know where to go to find out more about this thing, and you'll be able to do that. But for right now, what are you guys gonna do?
Get the hell out.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
Bloom.
Okay. And will you just go out the same way you came in?
Well, didn't we pass a ladder
Yes.
between here and there?
Yeah, where the gazer was.
Yeah, I want to check and see where that leads.
Okay.
Because
So
you said it was another hour past that, wasn't it?
Hang on, Flu.
maybe.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
Something like that.
Loot.
Right. And so, so you guys will
Hoping
you
you
guys
fix
will
it.
hightail towards the ladder. You'll pop up back in the.
And I'm like,
You'll pop back up in
And my
the dock
husband's
ward,
like- your husband's like,
and
it's a no from me, dog.
yeah, Rainier and Floon in your company, and where will you go from there?
Get our money.
Yeah, go back to
where were we to,
Volo.
And Hunter, you're exactly the same as you were, except your charisma and your
My intelligence, charisma, basically.
have changed, yes, but for all intents and purposes, you have the same memories. You have everything's the same for now.
Cool.
I can't. Sorry. Trying to use my own spell against me. Dig it out. Not that you care. You go, new boo.
Right, he just backup boost and you're gonna be kind of messed up.
And and so what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I guess we're going back to the
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that first tavern.
yawning portal.
Yeah.
No.
So you guys walk in. Floon has his broken loot, and he's just real torn up about it. He won't stop talking about it, as a matter of fact.
I mean, could I like cast mending on it, or how long does that take?
Yeah, you could. When you get to the tower, you can
Okay.
tell him you can use
Okay.
it in the tower.
Okay.
And
I want to cut the strings.
and then he'll kind of shut up about it.
God.
Kind of.
You guys whiny.
And,
No, I'm not.
And when you guys get back to the tavern, Volo will legendary inspiration.
I don't know your name, sorry, but sunglasses man.
Terry.
Terry.
Or Derek.
Whatever you.
Terry. Good night. You will
Terry.
head back to the yawning portal. As soon as you come in, Volo will from across the crowded room. It's always crowded, and he'll dart across the crowded room and throw his arms around Floon, and he'll say, "Oh, you've done it. You've saved my friend." He says,
10 times the dragons.
about that.
Now just make these really long claws appear. What?
I have something better to give you.
5, 4, 3,
And what would that be?
2.
He says, well, it has been written that one good deed deserves another. Yes. And he pulls out a scroll case, or a scroll tube, and he will say, he says, I confess that I have but a few coins to spare. However, let it not be said that Volo does not, or that Volo reneges on a promise. And he says, I present you with the deed to a remarkable property.
I will inspect said deed.
Right here in Waterdeep. We'll need we'll need a magistrate to transfer the ownership and blah blah blah. I'll arrange a meeting. And once you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory.
That sounds agreeable.
So, you want to go ahead and look at the deed? Okay. The tube contains a deed to Troll Skull Manor, a historic building in the North Ward.
Oh, it's in the North Ward?
In the North Ward.
Jeez.
Where's Rainier from?
The North.
In the North Ward.
The North Ward is like...
That's what I'm talking about! Give me that scroll!
It's the house across the street.
Now everybody give me a history check as well.
Okay.
No clue.
History! No clue.
No clue.
Oh no.
Anybody got a clue?
11?
That's the most clueiest we've got.
Nope. So,
And he's a sewer brain.
I don't really remember much, to be honest with you. Wait, can I use guidance?
and so,
You're gross, dude. Look at my freaking foot. You're gross.
and so, so he will let you go look at the place.
It's
I will present you with a map of the place.
Jones barbecue foot.
It's Luigi's mansion.
All right, so here it is. Here's a bigger picture. So it's got 3 floors. The first floor is actually a tavern, and then the second floor has a hall, a common room, a den, a bedroom, some spare rooms, and then it's likewise on the 3rd floor as well. It is quite the property.
This seems too good to be true.
I want it.
Yeah, for the equivalent of a $500 dragon payoff.
Yeah.
And Volo says, he says, when I originally bought the place, bought the place as part of my research on my next book.
Great, it's Jiraiya from Naruto.
Volo's Guide to Ghosts and Specters.
Oh, it's haunted.
Wonderful. Great.
Great. A haunted house.
What I've always wanted. We're Luigi now.
That'd be great at Halloween time. We can pay people to come in a haunted house.
I don't think it's.
We'll make it kill.
I don't think it's the friendly
Um,
ghost if we're getting it this cheap.
Did you say we'll make it kill?
And so, and he says, well, unfortunately, it was only rumored to be haunted. I haven't seen a ghost in there. No ghost, no book. So, But if you happen to see a ghost, let me know. So I can write about it.
Both my brains.
So, is this to your liking, or
Yes.
do we have a
Suits
deal?
me. I don't believe in ghosts.
He says, "No, it is a bit of a fixer-upper. The roof leaks. The entire basement needs to be redone. And indeed, it is a fixer-upper. Like it is indeed a
Is
fixer-upper.
it a fixer-upper or is it a money pit?
It's a fixer-upper.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I want to roll insight on that
Whatever,
one.
we can camp in the yard. I don't care.
Yeah.
and he says they want to get you want to get in touch with the many guilds that wanted you has to offer to do the repairs, but there's time for that. Time for that later. And Volo, Floon, and Rainier will accompany you all back to the Yawning Portal for a lengthy lunch filled with many plates of food and many drinks as you guys celebrate. And level up to level 2.
Whoa! Level 2. I've never been so happy.
So after the celebration, can we make our way to the estate, or is that a later thing?
No, we went and looked at the estate
Oh, okay.
before we said yes,
Oh, okay.
and then went back to the Yawning Portal.
So yeah, and that is the game for tonight. So
Want to raid Gunstar?
yes,
there?
let's raid Gunstar. We'll do that. We will have more games this week. I'm not completely sure. We'll try to get a game together tomorrow. Maybe do the dungeon crawl tomorrow, and then maybe booty this on Thursday if we can. So.
Alright, let's get a raid. Stick around to get your points.
Yeah. So, get your points. And thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Icky V popped in earlier. Definitely check out Icky V's channel. Icky V29. Yeah. She has some really good D&D on the weekends. And
Thank
See
you,
you,
Shades.
hey, thank
we
you,
love
Shades.
you.
Thank
We
you.
love you.
Have a good one.
Neat. Here we are. Make sure you say hi. Raid! I always love to hear what they have to say.
Raid! Heyo, what's going on, y'all?
I'll automatically
I'm in
get
the
fired.
middle of working on a piece for
What a
Animal
shocker.
Crossing. We love you. Hey, thank you
No, that's
so
not
much, y'all.
Aw, he said y'all.
Not
I
much.
did
Working
the
on
wildfire
Which
circle my face.
for, it's Animal
It just
Crossing.
looks so nice. I
Oh,
think it's-
We're still streaming.
Alright.